Welcome back, Carson King.
Oh,
so kawaii.
Thank you.
A quarter? I don't need.
All right, everyone act like I wasn't here.
How do
Oh, you're
I
there.
swim to Japan?
You're on now.
I heard the water's great. 65 months. Oh boy. Hero Carson. The Big 20. Koniki Watsup 2016 just
What Japan
subscribed for 76 months. Call Carson Live. I sure hope it does XD. Konnichiwa. Japanese. Hi my little white boy.
Hi.
It's Pokemon Go Fest in Tokyo RF. He's back.
It's Pokemon Go Fest? We didn't see that.
Me when in back from Japan.
Thank you for all the resubs, everyone.
Kenichi, what's up? Happy birthday, hello, hi. Mail Jump just resubscribed for 50.
Oh my god, my birthday did happen.
I swim to Japan.
It still says I'm 26 on Twitch.
Awkward.
Did you find your future wife on Japan Little Hero?
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
20, 25, 20 whole months.
Oh my god!
How was your anime adventure? He's back. 40 million years. So you didn't leave for a retirement party?
Konnichiwa, Steven Spielberg does it.
This is great, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome back. It's a lot of goddamn noise. Yeah, one of these days I'll fix that they talk over each other, but that day is not today. Thank you guys for all the resubs. Obviously, it's been a minute since I've been live. But I appreciate it.
Carson, Japan. LaserGunt04 just resubscribed for 36 months.
I'm just gonna let these keep, like, I'm gonna let the rest of the resubs come in, and then then we can get started.
Embarking the pizza RN so I'm on mobile. What's up, Carson?
Wouldn't it be really awkward if we started and another wave came in?
That would be so awkward.
So awkward.
Thank you. I do appreciate it though, guys. Been longer than a minute. Yeah. How did that happen? Who did that just now? Alan Core, thank you. We'll talk about it. We'll talk. I appreciate that you guys are so invested.
They're giving you money. They are invested.
Did you run to school with a slice of bread in your mouth? That is a typical trope. But no. I did not.
Will there be a video about it perchance?
Why can't I chat?
I don't want to say anything because they asked if I was gonna make a video of the create stream, and I said no midstream, and now everyone's like, you made a video out of this even though you said you wouldn't? Looks like you got punked. No, Mr. Chicken, we didn't go near any suicide forests.
While you're answering that question,
No, we didn't go to the suicide forest.
That's not how I said it.
That's exactly how you said it. You didn't answer any of the questions. You're like, oh, I doubt that. That's what you said.
Is YT chat on screen this time? Yeah. Yeah.
I got the Japatitude.
Japatitude? Oh. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome everybody. Oh my god. Thanks. All right. I'm gonna skip that. All right. Welcome. All right. Welcome. We are back. It's been, I think, like 3 weeks since I've been live.
A timeless tradition.
Part of the reason for that, obviously, me, Matt, and Gavin were in Japan. We finally did the big Japan trip. Always wanted to go. Just didn't make time for it. Or, you know, things got in the way, like worldwide pandemics.
Great trip, thanks for having me, guys.
Anyone remember? Thanks, Joey. Thanks, Joey, for coming along to Japan. He wasn't there.
Thank you.
Computer, turn this man Chinese. You've been programmed.
Where's this notif even coming from? Wait, why are the notifs not showing? What?
Did you put them all under the PowerPoint?
No, that wouldn't make any sense. Anyone remember COVID?
You've been gone so long I got 1 year older. Where's my gift, bro?
Just waiting for us to be able to go out. You know? Feel like I've been stuck inside forever. So today we're gonna be telling you all about our adventure.
Thank you. Thanks.
Should I mute alerts? Yeah,
No, it's
I'll mute them for a little bit. Nice new haircut. Yes, it is shorter. It is much shorter. I was thinking about going bald before the trip, and then getting a cool picture of me bald in front of Mount Fuji. But that did feel like a bit drastic of a change right before going to another country. So I decided not to because I'm a pussy. But, you know, just keep in mind, eventually that will probably happen. Did you get any new hats? I did.
I would have done it with you.
You would have gone bald with me?
Yeah.
No, you would not have fucking gone bald with me.
I would have gone bald with you.
You would not have done that. If I asked you to do that, you would not have done that. You would say, no, I kind of like my hair.
2 orbs.
So yeah, we made a big old PowerPoint. Let's give you a little bit of a piece of our adventure. Anything you guys want to say, Gavin, Matt, before we get started?
No.
We're home.
We're home.
Oh my God, we're home.
Yeah.
So here was the plan. All right, I've made this graph for you so that you guys may understand very easily what the plan was. So we were gonna go. Oh my God, my camera's in the way.
Yo.
What?
It says yo. It doesn't say Tokyo.
So it was the game plan. Start in Tokyo. Then we'll go to hot spring town Atami, okay? Coastal hot spring town Atami. Then we'll go to Kyoto, all right? And these are, you know, if you guys don't know what these places are, they're little cities in Japan.
Yeah.
My
favorite island.
It was me, Matt, Gavin, Matt wife, aka the Mife, and Gavin girlfriend, aka the girlfriend. Were the arrows for it? That is to show that there is movement between one to the other.
Well, there's no like wind lines.
I did think about adding wind lines. Are these places in Japan? Yes. I'm glad you asked. Yes.
Correction, they were.
Have you closed Modrinth now that you're back? I did have Modrinth open for a considerable amount of time on my computer. And people.
Modrinth slide to talk about that.
And every single one of them was to chaperone you, you crazy, crazy white boy. Yeah, I was very concerned before the trip that I was fifth wheeling. You were sixth wheeling? No, I was fifth wheeling. Sixth? No, I was fifth.
Well, Joey was there.
Joey was not in Japan. Why is the background white? Sorry. It's that's how Japan is.
It's Tokyo White.
So here's some things of note, all right? Before we get started. First of all, everything was so extremely cheap. And I want to drill this into your head, chat, how cheap everything was, all right? We got a wonderful bowl of ramen pretty much immediately after we got in Japan for like $8.
Yeah.
And it was the best ramen that we've ever had. Bar none.
Yeah, up to that point, yeah.
Oh, was the yen down? The yen might have been down.
The yen is so down right now. The power of the American dollar is amazing compared to the yen.
I get top ramen for so cheap. No, you don't, Joey. No, you don't. And
Well, he was in Japan.
going to the convenience store, the Konbini, going to 7-Eleven, being able to pick up a water for like 70 cents. And then I came back to America. You'll see it later in the presentation. Saw a little bag of pistachio nuts for $17. Disgusting.
Yeah, like you guys know when you go to the airport, you go to a vending machine and everything in the vending machine, like holding a knife to because it's so evil to look at. The water in the vending machine was 130 yen at the airport. It's like 80 cents.
Yeah. No. Yeah, no, the airport vending machine was awesome.
It was just...
And they also just had water. They didn't have bullshit salt water like
yeah,
Dasani.
fucking no
They're
Dasani.
They're like, hey, here's normal water, here's some tea, here's like beverages. Like, do you want to quench your thirst? Yeah, here's Pocari Sweat if you need that. You know, like there's just like options.
No, they removed the salt now. They did a whole commercial about it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. I don't care. Oh my god. Wow, I don't care. Anyways, get on with it. Everywhere we walked, jingles and chirps. Yeah, everything in Japan has a little jingle. Like everything. You'll just be walking around and you'll hear on.
Oh my god.
What?
So I was gonna say I was in the Japanese pharmacies a couple times, and even like in I think some of the convenies where like it was just constant jingles on the radio.
Skin to the freedom land of football and
Did you notice that?
hot dogs.
Sorry. The dono guys aren't muted. I can't mute this. What'd you say?
Like all the jingles that were constantly on the radio all the time and they didn't stop.
Yeah.
It was like there was no songs, it was just ad radio, but it was just jingles.
Well, there was that, and then there was the time that the like pharmacy truck drove past us in Shibuya, and it was like, oh, that's got a jingle. Why? Why does that have a jingle?
Those trucks were like akin to the evil trucks that were in Vegas, but for Vegas it was like, oh yeah, come gamble among girls, and they're all like so loud. And there it's like, oh yeah, it's just a truck playing a little song that drives by, and it was cute.
There's a there in Akihabara, which we'll show you in a bit. There was a little chicken guy.
Frowning.
You're
want to make that known.
You're frowning right now.
Yeah.
Thinking about him?
No, thinking about Akihabara.
Oh.
That guy was cool though.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up. We don't have the videos on the PowerPoint, but we do have little videos here and there.
You want me to post the video?
Wait, do you have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the Akihabara part of the trip.
Good you are back. Things have been out of control. What's been going on? Dude, what if that was my new character?
Wait, run it back.
In you want to talk about the menagerie? My menagerie of characters.
Oh, menagerie of characters. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Where is it?
Download started.
Yeah.
シルクハット秋葉原のクレーンゲームをぜひお楽しみください。
Ow.
So we were walking past, did not know that this thing existed. It started clapping and yelling at us, and we genuinely got jump scared. I be doing that? Do you?
ハット秋葉原のクレーンゲームをぜひお楽しみください。
At first, I thought it was motion activated or like there was a guy behind it. But no, it just does that. I think on regular intervals.
I'm trying to think of like the work order for that. Is like, yeah, we need like a clapping robot, like maybe one that like a one that claps.
One that
gets
claps
attention.
and goes, Mina.
Very good language. That's good.
I was in Japan for a little while.
I can tell you've been learning.
Everything was clean. Everything was quiet. The area that we were in, Akasaka, which is in Minato City, every vehicle basically was an EV. So just walking around, everything is pretty low profile, I feel like, even though it's a very busy, very populated, dense area. Everyone kind of keeps to themselves, it seems like, a lot of the time, and tries to keep things nice. The trash cans, one thing people won't tell you about Japan, there's not trash cans like anywhere. I don't know what the logistics on this are, but somehow, first of all, it's very clean because obviously they don't have much litter, but that seems counterintuitive to the point of having no trash cans, because we would have to carry our trash for like miles before we'd be able to find a trash can to put them in. How long were you carrying plastic bottles? A while, but a lot of the plastic bottles would just go into my backpack.
Yeah.
There's a point where I had a bag from the Konbini from breakfast, and I carried that for about an hour.
Yeah.
I took it on multiple trains, and then I eventually found its home, but it took a while.
Yeah, I had like a reloadable mag of I put one water bottle in my pocket, and then I had two in this crossbody bag at all times, and they were at varying levels of empty. And then once they were empty, they found their way into a new home.
No, Rebel, my backpack was a normal sized backpack. I kept a normal day bag backpack around.
Did you see Kazuma Kiryu and challenge him for his title as Dragon of Dojima?
No, but we did see the crab. We saw the crab.
I saw the crab. Yeah, the crab was cool.
What was I saying? Oh, my backpack was normal sized. I kept a backpack around on the trip. And Matt and Gavin had little crossbody bags, which admittedly looked way cooler and way better. But you know who got all the trash, and like if someone didn't want to carry something, it was me. I got it and I put it in my backpack, and that was perfect.
I will say I only gave you one thing on the entire trip, and then you stole it, and I never saw it again.
Let's talk about all the things that I gave you from my backpack. Tissues, water bottles, what else?
Well, you specifically stole my water bottle, is what I'm saying. And then I never saw it again. And
you could have
had to give me a different one.
You never asked for it.
You for Godzilla because of her stature.
Because you stole it.
If you could go back to any point in time
That's
in
why
history, would you go
I never
back?
gave you anything again.
If I could go back to any point in history, Gavin?
Yeah, would you mend this situation with Matt? Is that what you do?
Any point in history?
Yeah.
I think there's other things.
Matt's your
Please
friend
don't
though.
care.
I have people I gotta save.
Matt,
was
I would
thirsty.
give you a water bottle if I went back in time.
Think about what you could do if you could save Abe.
Like, he's just gonna live a few more years. I feel like the body of his work was like, I feel like he did what he could, you know.
That's
I
the
feel like
one
he'd
you
like-
picked.
There's actually rumors that he was about to go back on everything he did.
Oh,
So, you wanted him to do that, Carson?
he could. Yeah, he could have said no.
I just think Abe had more left in him.
Let's go see another play, Abe. What do you want?
Hey, we can go to any play except this one, all right?
Oh, it's gonna be rain that day.
And he would have told you the truth about where he wanted to go to. That's the thing about him. That's that guy.
Longest Meadow, people did not confuse me for Godzilla, but I'll get to it. I was a lumbering giant the entire time. This actually might be the... Bidets were wonderful, but I... every single time we find a new one, you could basically understand what it was from the pictures, but there was some times where I'd be like, I want to know what all this does, and then I would pull up the translation app and it'd tell me that there was massage moop here, and then butt software, and it's like, I don't know.
Wait, you didn't get installed?
I did not. Apparently this one had a little screen with a menu. I didn't try that out.
One toilet paper, please.
F, but sideways. There was also, I walked in a bathroom at one point. I took a picture. I don't think it's on the presentation. It was a normal toilet, and so on the wall it said how to use Western style toilet, and it was a big document with a lot of words on it that I couldn't read. And I thought that was fun because it's just like, oh, you wipe and then
Subway Surfer screen on the bidet.
bidet?
Wow,
Bidet?
that was a lot.
But yeah, I came back to America. I'll be real, guys. I don't like it. I want a bidet so bad.
My problem was sitting down and it not feeling like someone was there recently, and it being cold. Sitting
You
down
got
and it
that
being
used
cold
to the
was
butt
shock.
warmer?
Yeah, it was nice. It was like, all right, welcome home. You know?
And you're also missing out on the pretty button.
Well, see, I feel like I only got like 60% of a bidet experience because I couldn't poop for like a week.
Oh my god, you're right. You could talk about that if you want to.
Oh, I can talk about my strange Japanese laxative Colac 2. It was pink and I took it to ease my misfortune. I couldn't poop for like 4 or 5 days, maybe even more. And then the mysterious Japanese pill helped ease my discomfort. And then I finally got to use a bidet, and then I understood.
I
You
wasn't
could've-
a
I'll
big fan
say.
of the bidets.
You what?
I wasn't a big fan.
Really?
Yeah.
I straight
It
up
never
remember.
made me feel clean.
I sure remember you saying that at one point that you never wanted to touch a normal toilet again.
Yeah, that was like the very first time, but then that was just a Japan thing.
So,
Yeah, no, I never felt clean afterwards. I still had to wipe.
well, yeah, you still wipe.
Mhm.
You just also get sprayed first,
So
and it
what's
makes the
point?
process easier.
I think
Oh,
of it
just
more
made
as
my
a,
whole asshole wet. And then you have to sit there for a minute while like oops smelling air came out of a toilet.
No, it's deodorized.
No, it didn't smell like it.
No, look, people/milk.
Yeah.
I saw it
I don't like
more
it.
as a toilet paper saving measure. That's how I saw it. I was like, all right, I can
It
use
just
less.
because you're supposed to sit there for a minute while you let water blast you, and then you're supposed to sit there for another minute while you let air blast you, and then you still have to wipe afterwards. I'm just sitting there for like an extra 2 minutes doing fuck all.
I never let air blast me.
Me neither.
You don't got to do that. You also could have
Next
just
time.
used the toilet paper if it was that big of a deal to you. I think you need. I think you need. I think you need to get off your high horse.
See, it's funny that I like have a disagreeing message to what you're trying to say, and you're trying to shut me down instead of just accepting.
Haha, air blast, and then I fart. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Hire them.
So I don't actually have much here other than a story. The entire trip I was embarrassing myself, time in, time out. Like I said before, I was a bit of a lumbering giant. I think I hit my head about 8 times on the trip, just because I would misjudge doorways.
Maybe he didn't read the instructions.
Not every place came with like a dollhouse instruction kit.
No, I think they're talking about the bidet.
Oh.
But it's funny to imagine. Oh, it's shorter. I should have read the instructions. You can see here a Discord message. It says, I locked myself out of my room, LOL. This actually happened not once but twice. I would leave the key card in the room, and then I'd have to go to the Japanese employee working the front desk and go, sumimasen, I locked myself out of my room, and then they'd say, huh? And I'd have to say, and then I'd like raise up my hand, and I'd say, key card, I locked myself out, and then they go, oh, and then they give me new key card.
Hi.
Where was your translator app? On the phone? You think I'm gonna pull the translate out for every interaction? Do you know how cumbersome that is? We did use it, but not for every interaction.
You could have preloaded that pretty easy though. Like you had the entire walk from your locked out room to the desk. Yeah, like you could have preloaded.
I was always worried that the translate would get something wrong.
And you would get it right?
Yeah. Well, if at least I know what I'm saying. Because the scary part
you can also go up there and go, and then, it would have the same effect.
Okay, but the scary part is that I could be saying something crazy in Japanese and not know it with the Google Translate.
I don't think so, because like when they translate it from Japanese to English, it's just kind of a rough concept. It's like, oh, I get what you're saying, but like it's a little broken. But it's not like the meaning is different.
Yeah, I'm back, Sparks. You're talking about from my Japan trip and not from like 2021, right? Forget it.
You're obsessed with that here.
So yeah, embarrass myself that way, embarrass myself, yeah.
Do you want to talk about the train or no?
Yeah, we'll talk about the train. The most embarrassing and honestly kind of thing that has stuck with me and will stick with me for years and years and years to come. Went on a train. I was sitting down, and these trains are kind of busy. But
real busy.
Real busy. Lots of people standing up. I'm sitting there, and a Japanese lady comes and stands in front of me, and I'm like, damn, I should probably get up for this person. I don't do it immediately because I'm running the numbers on like, should I do this? Is this is this a bad idea? I decide to do it. I get up. She hits me with the here, let me which is
she totally did that.
she probably the worst thing that could have happened was hitting the side eye on me. And Matt looked at me and said, "Never do that again." I was like, I don't know, I did something wrong. I was like, okay, I'll try and be nice here. I'll let this person have the seat. She does not sit down. She goes, I'm just standing up now. I'm not going to sit back down after that. Another lady behind us, standing like right back here behind me, not standing, sitting, pokes me and says, "We don't offer seats to anyone besides the elderly and pregnant women." And I said, "Oh." And then I turn around. I said, "Sumimasen." And the Japanese lady I offer the chair to again hit the and she had a mask on, which made it even worse. So it's just all you see is her eyes going like this, not responding. And so that was really soul crushing. Basically called her old or fat. Yeah, to be fair, she got off in 2 stops, so maybe she just didn't want to sit down. Still, she didn't respond to me saying sorry or anything, and just kind of hit me with the, all right, this dude's a creep kind of stare. And then on the way out of the train, I bumped my head on the door, and like a couple stops later.
It's just like a middle finger.
Yeah.
To your actions.
And then the rest of the trip, I felt like the worst kind of foreigner. I felt like you fucking deserve that too. Okay.
Wow.
You're so fucking white, bro. Yeah, I think it's worse for me because I'm bigger. So I feel like I had like I feel like my responsibility as a foreigner, I did not, like, I represented all white foreigners with all of my actions, and I think through my actions I showed myself as typical incompetent white foreigner coming to our land. Even before the train, I felt that way.
Yeah, Frank. See, I had this conversation with Carson about what you just said. Because what he's not saying is that the elderly woman that corrected him also said that it was so okay, he was just being nice. And I said, I judge like my foreignerness over those around me. As long as I'm not being like all the other fuckers, I think I'm doing pretty good. I was telling Carson, if the worst thing you've done is offer somebody a seat, you're probably pretty good. Because like these other fuckers out here are being obnoxious, are being absolute pains. And you're like, yeah, here's a seat. And you're like, fuck, I'm the worst ever. I should go home like now.
I'm sure it felt worse than it was. I mean, you try to be nice, you monster. I mean, I think it's an example of me not knowing the culture at the very least, and then it felt, I'm sure you're right, it felt worse than it was, but it still was like shit.
What was worse was you going to a temple and screaming in German.
Stop drama dumping and help me find my fucking
that
glasses.
Was bad. You offering a seat was fine.
So like I said, the entire trip I was kind of embarrassing myself. You what? We went to a temple. There was a
I showed the deity of like,
yeah, There was an offering. One was in German. I thought that's kind of funny. I read it in loud German. Then Matt said, "You're like yelling." I said, "Oh my God, you're right. I'm so sorry." But there was a monkey god there, which I think is fun.
People kept giving him like bananas.
Yeah, all seven, like the nearby 7-Eleven is probably drained of bananas because they're all being given to this shrine, which is kind of cool.
Do you speak German? No, I read what it said in a der Schleichen, like that kind of voice.
Yeah, like growing louder and louder as he went on, like he was giving a speech to like, I don't know, tens of thousands of soldiers in front of him.
But then Matt said, "You're yelling," and I stopped. My God, you could have just shut up. Yeah,
but
I should.
He never talks about the German thing. He always talks about the train seat.
I forgot about the German.
Because the train seat I had immediate repercussions for. I had immediate social repercussions for that. For the German thing, no one cared.
You were also complimented for that.
No.
She was very nice.
One person looked at you, the other one said that you were being nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if she says that I was being nice, it's still in the back of her head. Foreigner, not knowing the culture.
Okay.
Making a scene.
Making a scene screaming German at a quiet shrine.
Yeah, that was bad too. I'm not sitting here defending that.
There's only one you're harping on.
Do you think the monkey god liked that?
Monkey god stood up. I don't know if you saw.
Walked away.
Monkey god saluted.
Viral American influencer shocks Japanese locals by degrading two cultures at once.
He's just efficient. He's efficient.
Can we talk about something else now? Sorry, Lego Man. Actually, no. Shut the fuck up, Lego Man. 1230. You're gonna come in here with the name Lego Man and tell me, can we move on? You're gonna act like you're the director?
You don't mean that, do you?
You don't control this pig pen. My cat's meowing at me.
That cat controls your pig pen.
Hashtag I stand with Lego Man. Hashtag free Lego Man. Yeah, so anyways, the entire trip I felt like bad that I was white. So starting off with the locations, here's Tokyo. You can see Tokyo on the map is in Japan, according to AsiaOdysseyTravel.com. It's Japan's busy capital. Oh, it's there. Here's an example of exploration. We get to show you guys some pictures now. You get some stimuli. I hope you're excited. Here's me pondering a piece of artwork. We found a gallery in Akihabara. Dude, same hat. I know, I wore the same hat on purpose. I think this was probably the coolest place we saw in Akihabara besides the we found
VTuber Tower.
Well, VTuber Tower was fun, but I was thinking of the like the mic room, you know what I'm talking about, like the audio equipment room.
Yeah.
That one was very fun. What?
It's you when there's a camera, that's all.
Yeah. I jumped. And multiple U's. Oh god. You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean. Did you know?
I think you look kind.
If this guy offered you... Oh, sorry. If this guy screamed in German at a shrine, would you think he's kind? When the Gaijin hits you with that look. Oh, more. This one is kind of like a reflection of what it's like to be the white foreigner. I never knew there were two. Okay. Bro,
That's the
where's
one he backs up to.
Bro, where's the camera? It just... Konbini review. 7-Eleven was sick. I think 7-Eleven was my favorite out of all the Konbinis. I did go in a Family Mart and it was like, nah, that's not as cool in there. And they had 7-Eleven specifically had great onigiris. They had some shrimp and salmon mayo onigiris that I fucking destroyed. I crushed.
Tuna was on top. Tuna was on top, bro.
Really?
You're crazy. Tuna's better.
Yeah, tuna mayo on top, no doubt.
The salmon mayo and the tuna mayo were both good. I wasn't saying that tuna mayo was bad. Lawson better.
7-Eleven's fucking everywhere.
I went in Lawson.
They don't know.
And it was less impressive. Also, they have 7-Eleven fucking everywhere. They don't have onigiri in the 7-Eleven. Are you fucking dumb? Yeah, they have 7-Eleven everywhere. They don't have the specifically Japanese products. They don't have the smoothie machine in the 7-Eleven.
Coffee machine, smoothie machine.
7-Eleven BOGO. Okay.
I tried Fammy Chicky from Family Mart. That was pretty good. That was gas station chicken, but like it was like a little better. And did you guys ever hit up Daily Yamazaki?
No, never tried Yamazaki.
Okay. It's the same thing, just like with some more baked products, which were nice because I think they stem from a bakery, but still classic Konbini.
I haven't been looking at YouTube chat. Hello, Carson. I want to say thank you for these amazing years. Your content always gave me laugh and joy after those hard moments. Love from Portugal. Okay.
Okay.
What were we talking about?
Talking about
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, yeah.
Smoothies were
Why are you
great.
in asshole mode today?
I'm not. It was a joke. It was a joke.
I tried like 7 Japanese concoctions from 7-Eleven to try to get me to poop, so that was fun. Got to try some new drinks.
New drinks were cool. Gavin had me try this lemon drink. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Teas were tea. I had multiple like little treats. They had little donuts in 7-Eleven that I ate. And the donuts in Japan, at least at 7-Eleven, were not as sugary, I felt like they were less sugary. I felt like I could eat them and go, okay. And like it felt better in my stomach. And I could crush them more easily. I don't know if they were less calories because everything was like, I don't know if calories were the same.
Go on.
Yeah, the K-Cal was the same.
Go on.
K-Cal is the same, but they told specifically drink calories in 100 milliliter units, and I didn't realize that till like 5 days in. And I was like, oh, this isn't actually a 45 calorie beverage. It's a 45 times 5 calorie beverage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Japan broke me. Okay, yeah, starting off, so the area that we stayed in Tokyo was called Akasaka. Again, it's in Minato City. If you're ever there, go to Itoya Ramen. Okay, it's this place. It had the best bowl of ramen I had on the trip. It was $8. It was wonderful. It was actually, we all ate this food, and like halfway through our meal, we were like, it's so fucked up. It's genuinely so fucked up. This is the best bowl of ramen that I've ever had. I'm going to go back to America. I'm going to get a bowl of ramen for like $18. That's going to be half as good as this. You tried takoyaki like I asked. I've had takoyaki before, I think.
Takoyaki sucks.
Squid balls.
Did you get any sushi? Fucked up thing about sushi, they don't do the rolls really. If they do a roll, it's just like, okay, here's ingredient and rice. Whereas me and Matt, at the very least, really like more special rolls. Yeah, and Gavin likes them too. Special rolls with a bunch of different ingredients. You're so white, bro. American. Yeah. Give me a second, okay? Rolls are an American invention. Yeah, but they're good.
No one's talking about no fuck ass California roll. I want a mango lobster roll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I want a combination of flavors. Like, sure, salmon on rice is good, but you might as well have nigiri. Why even have a roll at that point?
Yeah, everything sushi in Japan was like, okay, let's just do nigiri. It wasn't in rolls, and I like rolls. I like to dump the roll into the soy sauce and eat it, and I also like them when they're deep fried.
You guys,
since we're talking about sushi, we did have an omakase sushi dinner. And that was very good, where they gave us mystery sushis and appetizers. And I put them in my mouth.
Thank you, Frank. Yeah, we did have good food on the trip. I think I was surprised how often we got food that was okay. But a lot of times we were like, we need food. Let's just pick something, which did have good results, like the ramen place, but then sometimes it was like, okay, we ended up in a chain that was just okay. I wanted to eat at less chains than we did, but it's fine. But
McDonald's like 3 times.
I liked the McDonald's. I'm sorry.
It was just McDonald's.
I enjoyed it though. It wasn't just McDonald's. It was better.
It was. No, arguably worse.
They specifically had different menu items that I ate. Not Gavin. Matt?
I also had a different menu item. Why are you yelling at me? I also had a different menu item.
It's not just McDonald's,
though. It was still just like
they
a
had
McChicken.
No, dude, they had different stuff on it.
It was McChicken with some bullshit sauce, and the fries were worse.
The sauce was better.
It had a potato bun, I think.
It was legitimately better than any McDonald's I've had.
Hurting his feelings.
You said the fries were worse.
The second one, the fries were worse. But
and then you said that
me and your wife had a conversation. Me and your wife had a conversation where we were like, yeah, it's kind of like the fries in America, where like you could get some banger fries or you could get some less than banger fries, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. But the burger stuff was better. So.
The only thing that stood out for me at a Japanese McDonald's was the fun drink that they had.
What was the fun drink?
It was, I don't know, it was like something citrus, like dual layer beverage, and it was yummy. It was pretty good.
Okay. He's grasping at straws.
I only brought a McDonald's because you were like, I would have liked to have eaten at less chains.
Oh my god.
I kept going to McDonald's.
I went twice. It was twice.
It just kind of blends together how many times you went.
You kept going, it's McDonald's Day, and then go to another McDonald's.
Anyways, if you're ever in Tokyo, I implore you to go to this ramen shop. It's a little hole in the wall. It's on a cute street. And I recommend it wholeheartedly. It was fantastic, and I think it was probably my favorite food of the trip, and it was the first place that we ate. And we just happened upon it, and it was wonderful.
And no, we were not blinded by hunger. It was objectively good.
It was just objectively good. Yeah.
At least a few of us did.
Yeah.
Still so good.
It was great.
Yeah. Wish I went back.
If you're ever in Tokyo, go to McDonald's. If you're ever in Tokyo, I implore you to go to
McDonald's.
This is Asakusa. Asakusa was a nearby place that we took via train. By the way, train's wonderful. And I have to, like, obviously, like, oh, dude, the public transportation in Japan's so good, dude. It's so good. And it's mainly just in Tokyo that the transportation was so good. We went to Kyoto later, and the public transportation was like so much less convenient, it felt like, than in Tokyo. Where Tokyo, it's just like, okay, let's go to a station. It's literally 5 minutes away. Walk everywhere that we went.
Yeah.
It was
in Kyoto. I relied more on Ubers than trains.
Yeah, which was sad because I really enjoyed the trains. Also, this is going to be some nerd shit. The signage for the trains was really nice. It was just very easy to read. It was colors. It was they had the signage up frequently. It was very hard, I feel like, to get lost when you're in one of those train stations because you could just look
specifically in Tokyo again. In Kyoto, the signage was much less.
Yeah.
And a lot of things stopped being like as color coded and stuff too. Yeah, there's just a lot less signs. So, like, even finding what platform you're on could be a trip in of itself sometimes.
Gavin looks like he got arrested for smuggling. What are you talking
about? For reference, that's us in a 2-person elevator because a place we were going to said the stairs were broken.
I'm gonna touch on this. We're not gonna go into detail about it. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with the place. We went to this elevator that we were in. Do you have any good pictures? Yeah, we do. This elevator that we were in, Matt was specifically not with us this day because he was feeling a little bit under the weather. But it was we went to like a cat cafe, but it wasn't. It was like a rescue cat cafe, and they had no food. And he
was hungry.
It was more like it was someone's house with 9 cats in one room, and we didn't stay long. But the stairs were broken, so you had to take the elevator.
You also hit your head, I think, twice in that place.
Yeah, on the way out, I hit my head, and the lady running the cafe laughed really, really hard at me.
Carson, with all the love in my heart, stop whining like a little baby. It's embarrassing me, and I don't even know you passed a fucking screen. I am starting to get parasocial with how much second-hand embarrassment I am getting.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I hit my head really hard on the way out of the cat cafe, and she laughed at me and said, Japanese size, Japanese size. And I said, yeah, I know. I'm so big. Everything was so small there. Everything was so small.
Fuck that guy. Keep talking, Mr. King.
So Asakusa, giant shopping strip with one of these roofs that look like this. A lot of shopping in Japan, more than you'd expect, by the way. And that it could also just be that we went to all the shopping centers on accident, but so much shopping center, so much mall. But Asakusa was cool. Here's some nice pictures. We went to Jin's. If you're ever in Japan and you want, or if you ever just want cheap glasses, you can go to Jin's and you can get a free eye exam.
Guy. Stop talking, peasant.
Okay. Matt got glasses here.
He looks good.
He looks good. He looks like Ryan Gosling.
He does. He's got the Gosling angle.
I've never had glasses before my whole life, and now I have glasses. 2 pairs I got with blue light lenses.
Boom.
Where's him looking cute as fuck with glasses?
Do you want it?
Yeah, and I want the comparison picture to Ryan Gosling as well, if you could.
Yeah, I can get it.
Everyone's gonna be like, damn, he was cute. Hello, Carson. You traveled to Japan since you last streamed. My chances to travel to the UK to study have increased. Congratulations. I'm very close to getting fully accepted now. Just need to sort out the money. You've also inspired me to attempt making my own videos because why not? Thank you, I think. No problem. It was all me.
Talking about this block of text right here.
Yeah. I feel like the head-on angle isn't like capturing it as much.
No,
Barely even see I have glasses on.
you can't.
Yeah, why did you pick this, Gavin?
I don't know. That's just something that I had.
Who is that?
That's Matt. That's Matt and Ryan Gosling.
Ryan
Specifically
Gosling
in Project
was-
Hail Mary.
Yeah, and Matt was in the spaceship.
It's okay. They'll see that you have glasses later, I think. But yeah, if you're ever in Japan and you want cheap glasses, cheap, nice glasses, free eye exam, go to Jins, Jins. We went to Jins, and Matt and his wife got glasses, multiple pairs, very fast. Hashtag ad. No ad. No ad. Okay, so I think there were supposed to be more pictures on this.
And all we have is these 3 pictures in a Bungo 3D, bro.
We got the Gavin Wither. Yeah, there was. Oh my god, I forgot my Minecraft book. Where is
It's okay.
that?
You can show it later.
Well, yeah, I will. We went to a Japanese bookstore. They had Ubongo 3D. Don't know what the hell it is. But we were exploring. We found textbooks. This was very interesting to me. We found textbooks that were.
Yes, me, ton,
Interesting. Okay. Let's expand on that.
We found textbooks that were like, this is for Japanese people learning English, and we couldn't understand it, which was interesting. Like looking at it, I was like, I don't understand how this works or functions.
Textbook.
The textbook. Because obviously it's not for me, but you would think as someone that knows English at least to like a 10th or maybe 9th grade level, I would be able to know it better.
I mean, you could read the passages. I'm sure that they were just analyzing it and telling you what to do. They were like, okay, translate the sentence, or what does the sentence actually mean? Because we saw some questions like that. We saw some multiple choice that were like...
I just don't think I'd pass an English exam in Japan is what I'm trying to say.
I believe you.
But here's Gavin with glasses.
Yeah.
You didn't buy them?
No, I didn't.
Akihabara. We went to, this is like a big like pop culture area, mainly anime. It's supposed to be like a oh, this is the big place for this. I was expecting a little bit more than just what was there, which was, okay, if you want a figurine or a trading card, this is the place to go. Otherwise, it kind of just sucks.
Yeah.
Matt has a lot of feelings about Akihabara.
It's just figures. an entire like town dedicated to just figures and cards. Like you could go into other stores elsewhere, and they're like, because I ended up buying a good bit of anime stuff, mainly One Piece, and all the shit I got, cool. You know, like it's unique. I got a One Piece tech deck at a store,
So cool.
fucking sick. You know, shit like that. But here it's like, oh yeah, you want Nami with really big tits? Here. Yeah, they just had figures. That's all they had. And cards.
Yeah, I
And more
wanted
figures.
I wanted more of like a celebration of the culture, and I don't know what I want. I guess I wanted something more interactive, or I don't know. I was just expecting it to not just be shopping for figures. How was the red light district? We didn't go. Sorry. We did, however, have a place on our street called Succubus and Kiss, which tempted me day in and day out. Oh my god, it tempted me day in and day out.
There was like there's a 3D deity that came out at one point, and he was like, Succubus and Kiss, this is the place. This is the place you gotta go. You gotta go to this place. You guys are probably in Japan for a couple weeks.
Sorry, what were you saying, Gavin?
I was gonna say the deity. He was like, "Oh yeah, you're probably gonna
You're
stay in
not
Japan
calling
for a
him
couple
deity.
weeks." Sorry, the Succubus and Kiss advocate came out, and he was like, "Yeah, you guys are probably here for a couple weeks. You're probably staying in Tokyo for a bit. Probably going to Kyoto and Osaka." And then we all turned to him and we were like, "How did he know?" But from that point forward, we knew that that was the place, and we didn't go, but we wish we had.
There's nothing in Akihabara that you couldn't get in Vermont.
That's what they say about the place too. But they did have the guy that claps.
Good YouTube chat message. They did have the clapping fucker. So there's that. There's also, I guess, like if you want like capsule machines, there were a bunch of those there, or like arcades. But like we went into the bottom level of one of those places. I think it was the place with the clapping chicken. It was all just a bunch of machines with one game. They had like 25 arcade machines playing the same game, and no one was in there.
Yeah, I'm really not sure at a lot of places are like open.
Yeah. 111111111. So Akihabara, kind of disappointing, but the poop museum made up for it. All right, we went to Odaiba, which is an island. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all an island. It's all an island, but this one was by the water. This one's a tiny little island.
But like, what a shock in like the architecture in like
Yeah,
a 20-minute
completely
train
different
ride.
architecture from place to place. This place, you got out of the train after being in super dense areas.
I am Tung Hello, LXD. I love Japan.
Thanks, Tom.
Triple T.
The area was very spread out after you got off the train, which was just very surprising, and it felt surreal.
Reference of the
Oh my God.
day from the founder of
can-
Reference.
Listen, it's your stream. You can do whatever you want.
Him gumping it, Johnny.
I
Got the
confident.
I got the
Yeah.
I got the
Gumping it. Jenny. your money switch on, man. No one says you have to stop it.
Okay. Yeah, very surprising architecture, very spread out. Then we went to the Poop Museum, which was like a long walk from the train station, and it was in a shopping center, believe it or not. It was in a mall. But the Poop Museum, quite wonderful, quite cool. You go inside, they give you the poop stick. They say, is poop cute? And you say, poop is cute. Uncle! Uncle! And then you go inside, and they have poop everywhere.
Can you do the hand sign?
This is the Poop Museum, Unco Museum.
It's like
You're really bad at the sign.
really horrible at the Unco,
That's
bro.
not how you do it.
Does not look like a piece of Unco.
You're really goofing that up.
That top left should be your new profile pic. You mean it?
Maybe you need like a new setup where you are behind like a pink half Unco.
Okay. Yeah.
And you like pilot everything, and you're always looking over an edge.
Oh my god.
Hey, Jenny, I went to the Poop Museum in Odeba.
You would say it like that.
Jenny. Jenny, I had all you can stuff poops for 800 yen, Jenny.
I kind of want to show the poop volcano, but I don't know if I can.
Yeah,
I'll have to,
I don't know
I'll
if
have
you
to
can.
check later. But lots of cool stuff at the Poop Museum. Many good things. Here's me as a fuckboy. Here's me as a fuckboy at the Poop Museum.
Fuck. Nice.
Fuck. Be better if you were in focus. No, because then I'd look less like a fuckboy. Me with my poop.
Bloop.
Album cover. Oh my god, I forgot about this slide.
Listen.
Gavin cooked.
Nice.
Photo bash.
Photo bashing.
This was a cool picture Gavin took. If you look closely, you can see flying poop.
Flying Unco.
Here's us.
That's art I put in.
Thank you. You can see we were drawing on the wall. They just let anyone draw on the wall. And then here's some more Odaiba. You can see the architecture, very different here. This is the Mugiwara store, which we just happened upon. That was close to the Poop Museum that Matt was very excited to walk in. Lots of One Piece merch, very cool. Long Gojo right here. And then obviously, you know, me tenderly holding Gavin on the train so that he does not fall.
Help.
Have you ever noticed how big my hands are, Gavin?
That is an ultra wide camera, no?
No,
your hands are large. Never mind.
I'm talking about, have you ever noticed how big my hands are and how safe they make you feel?
Why didn't they ever give you like a foot? Why didn't your parents ever give you the football?
What?
You could have thrown long.
This
I
was
was
actually
more-
the straightest Gavin stood like the whole time while you were pressing him.
These are football hands.
Didn't you feel nice
Yeah.
with me holding you like that on the train?
Yeah.
With my
It was actually helpful because I was falling all over the place.
yeah.
Into his
Not
arms.
with me here.
Yeah.
Aren't my
help.
hands so big and veiny and safe.
Yeah, there was like a sweat spot on my shirt after that for some reason.
Bits over. All right. Lost. Me in a Japanese H&M by myself.
I did not unique. There wasn't time.
What?
Daikoku, popular car meetup place.
Oh, we could have
I've
gone.
gone there in Forza though.
Oh, cool. Oh, Derpo Studios is at Dairy Queen right now, everyone. Everyone tell Derpo Studios what you want. What do you want from Dairy Queen?
Order me a medium, Derpo.
Yeah, a medium, please. One medium. Oh, yes. So here's me going fast. In Odaiba. Very quick.
Can
Okay.
I talk about a grievance?
Yeah, talk about a
You
grievance.
Back to you going fast. So all of us wanted to walk around everywhere, but Carson kept getting on. They called them loops there. They were scooters. You know, the electric scooters you can do in big cities. He kept
What?
getting on
Yeah.
those and just driving around,
True.
leaving everybody. We all had to
True.
walk, and he was just gone.
It's not true.
LUUP.
He racked up so many loot points.
Yeah, you're looping.
I wish I was looping. I wish I'd done that now. Now that you are putting me on blast for it, I wish I'd actually done it. So then we went to Shibuya. This is a slide that Gavin made. Here, Gavin. Tell us what you
The
think.
Scrambler. He's unleashing his scrambling ability onto the Shibuya crossing, which wasn't as big as we thought it would be. Boom.
It wasn't, and yet you still wanted to go on it 3 times. I was like, hey, we could go home, or everyone else was like, no, we have to cross the Shibuya crossing. And then we did it once, and everyone was like, I want to do it again. And then we did, and they were like, we didn't go diagonally, and then we went diagonally. So we went 3 times across Shibuya crossing.
Why we went 3 times, right? Like, were you socially aware enough to figure out why we went 3 times? Because the whole time you were stomping your feet like a fucking baby that we were there. So we had to keep going. Because you kept going, I don't want to be here. It's just a road. And you kept just stomping. And you're like, I miss my loop.
Yeah.
Totally misses his loot.
You meet King Star in that forest.
What? Why did it take so long to say that?
Sorry.
I miss my loop. I'm the scrambler.
Thinking about scrambling.
Here's Matt holding up Shibuya. And then you can see, so here's Shibuya Crossing. The thing about Shibuya Crossing is that it's really fucking busy and everyone crosses. And then everyone is holding their phone up. Like, oh, look how many people there are. Look how many people there are. And they're all crossing the street. And we're all holding our phones out.
Were you there when I was saying that out loud, or was that a different time?
How many times did you cross it?
Okay, maybe I might have crossed it at night with my girlfriend, and maybe I think maybe I turned her and I was like, "Let's take our phones out" or something like that. I don't remember.
Like, I know you guys went, but why did you go though? Are you talking about to Japan? It starts with the V and ends with acation. Vaccination. All right, so some hypotheticals, and I'll let Matt take this.
All right, so like an offer gets made to you, right? You can ride all trains for free for the rest of your life, but anytime you do, there'd be a human-sized naked mole rat kind of scuttling around like the top like cargo spots, just running around. Are you taking that trade?
Like, how does that make you guys feel? Yes or no? Is that good? Is it hostile to me?
No.
No. Does it want to hurt you? No. How do you come up with these? We were on the train. Actually, to be honest with you, this is not the only human-sized naked mole rat hypothetical I was asked on the trip. In fact, I would say it was more of like a universal constant that Matt every few hours would have a new human-sized naked mole rat question for me.
Like, what if you got the world's most comfy bed, but there was like a sub 1% chance that you would wake up and a human-sized naked mole rat would be perched like directly over you? Once again, not wanting to harm you, but it would just kind of like be there. Are you taking the bed?
I'm not taking that bed. I said I would not take that bed.
Is this the hypothetical with the milk or no? Where like you have to like feed it milk?
What was the milk hypothetical? What are you talking about?
I thought there was like a variable in one of these hypotheticals where like a naked mole rat was like in bed, but like you had to feed it milk or something.
I think
Maybe
that was brought up, but I don't remember the specifics.
I don't know.
like what do you get? What do you?
I don't remember
What do you get in this
Did
transaction?
you go to Don Quixote or the Yuri Yaoi dungeons?
Me and Matt went to Don Quixote. We went to the first floor. We said, this is hell. And then we left.
Yeah.
I think Matt wanted to go further in, but I was pussying out and I wanted to be on my loop.
I did not want to be in there.
Okay.
You wanted to go there specifically, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I didn't know it'd be like that.
I think I was ready to like go home.
Oh my God. Don't be like that.
Like, I didn't want to be there at all.
Oh my God.
I didn't want to go to Japan. So what if there's like infinite money in your backpack, but you can only access the money that's like in your bag, right? So however much you can stuff in there and it replenishes because it's infinite. But the entire time you're wearing it, there's a little goblin man that only you can see that like shakes it at his own will, however much he wants to when he wants to. So just like imagine like walking, then all of a sudden you're getting pulled by like a fairly heavy backpack.
I think that one requires like a physical demo to really weigh in your options.
That's why I'm like trying to like describe the feeling a little bit.
Yeah, you know, like when somebody like, when you least expect it, somebody like bumps you and it's like really hard, and you're like, oh, that was kind of hard. Like it was on accident. Imagine that, but like just on your backpack and like kind of sometimes.
Voidcaster says, what is the point of the only accessible in your bag restriction if it's infinity freaking money?
Because then you could just take off the backpack and then not have to deal with the evil part of it. Dodoy.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the goblin is what replenishes it. He probably controls the flow.
Goblins have gold.
So, like, what if all the trains are free? But at any moment, the lights could flicker, and a human-sized naked mole rat would just disappear someone that's on the train.
There's
a random person.
Could be you. Could be your friend.
Disappear someone? What? Woodcaster, you gotta get that stick. You see that stick? How it's up your ass? You gotta take it out.
Let me help you
Sorry,
take it
sorry.
Can you fight back? No one's being fought.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a fighting situation. The mold, it just takes you.
Yeah. You get disappeared.
You just disappear.
I don't think it necessarily takes you. It just kind of.
There's other people in a train. What?
Yeah, like a lot. A lot of other people. And one of them potentially disappears.
Like stuffed full.
What? Gang up?
But good point.
No, there's no fighting the
No
mole
one's
rat.
fighting.
It's human size. The lights go out and someone gets disappeared.
Next question, and this is the last one I'll ask for now. What's the largest size naked mole rat you think you could take in a fight?
You can tell them about my bullshit answers if you want.
Yeah, what was your original one? That
I
was
think-
like no shot.
Did I say like 7th grader or something?
Yeah, yeah.
I said some
You
middle
said-
schooler or something, and I was,
yeah,
and then
I was like
yeah,
no shot. Like you're getting mauled by a middle
Yeah.
schooler sized naked mole rat.
it's feral.
Yeah, it got claws and like weird teeth. 4 feet, no shot. You're
Yeah,
getting
you die.
destroyed by a 4 foot tall naked mole rat.
Sent party hat for 20 jewels? That what? That's not a thing. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh yeah, did you get jewels?
There's not jewels. What?
Oh, you don't have
Wait,
jewels?
Did you not see the jewels?
What are you? What? What are you talking about? Sent W for 10 jewels.
YouTube jewels, bro.
What? I thought they were called rubies. What are jewels? Or is this real?
You did, yeah.
What? How do I see? Oh my god, I got jewels. I got W and party hat jewels. My jewels are very valuable.
Like $1.
It's gonna be like 2 cents. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did you see the artist rendition?
Of what?
I'm not sure.
Oh, right. Of the naked mole rat?
I think so. There's a form there that's lifelike.
They were free? Your jewels were not free. There's no way. There's no way you got free jewels. Whatever, man. We went to Meiji Jingu Shrine. Not a shrine that I yelled in German at, by the way, but it was very pleasant. They had this giant long road with trees that were also really big, and a gate that was also really big, made exclusively of wood. And it was all.
It was the biggest
They had
gate
the
in Japan.
Biggest wood torii gate.
No, we didn't
freaking
go to
crazy.
Hiroshima. And thank God.
We missed out on history though.
I didn't want anything. I got history everywhere. I get history everywhere I went. Did not fucking need Hiroshima to have history. I'll say that much. I'm getting so many jewels.
Destiny and I were alone at the Meiju Jingu Temple, and we were up there. We witnessed a wedding ceremony happen.
Which is dope.
It was like a whole thing. There's like shrine maidens that were guiding a group of people, including a bride and a groom.
I didn't see all of Meiji Jingu, but what I saw was cool. I did eat a little chicken cutlet sandwich and a little piece of lemon cake there, though. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Shinjuku. All we really have about Shinjuku is that me and Matt went to Shinjuku briefly at night, and the Shinjuku station was the worst place that we went to pretty much the entire trip, I would say. We were in the station. We said, wow, this is bad. And the the ceiling of the station was like right here on my head, at all times as we were walking through.
A lot of the roof was gone. There's just like cables and stuff too.
Yeah,
Like in the roof.
it was impressive and
There's,
very
like-
busy. So anyways, top 5 horror movies, Shinjuku Station. Harajuku. I feel like we should have more pictures of Harajuku, but I don't.
I have more guys.
We got pizza in Harajuku. Harajuku is like I feel like it's like a big fashion area, but then we got pizza there, and they came in little circles, and then this is a pepperoni right here, pepperoni pizza, but it had the nuts and green stuff on it, and I didn't like that as much as this other piece. That's just me though. I thought it was weird. So here's another guy from Harajuku, and here's another guy from Harajuku.
This is using technology on the iPhone.
Yes.
Wait.
Many
Oh, no,
pictures are taken with iPhone, yes.
These are just photos that do this because of the creatures. I have been led astray.
Yeah.
Anyways, this guy's name is Tom.
Did we settle on that?
Yes.
His name's right there.
It
his
says
name
it.
is right there.
Here's more food from Tokyo. You can see the chicken cutlet sandwich that I had.
Dude, the screen.
Douchey gyoza. We went to a douchey gyoza place, where they were like, they had foreigners' messages all over the walls, and they put like truffle sauce on the gyoza, and it wasn't super good gyoza. Huh?
Why didn't you become Gyo?
Hamburger.
Okay. Hell yeah. What's next?
Hot dog.
Nice. Keep going.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I finished. Yeah, what was so douchey?
Matt.
I got truffle oil gyoza and some other herb and spices gyoza. And everyone has to buy a beverage there. You can't get just water.
Yeah.
You had to get a beverage. They had so many other douchey flavors of gyoza. And you can either get gyoza or you can get gyoza and champagne. It was douchey gyoza. Pissed me off.
Fucking douchey gyoza.
So douchey. And then this was good. This was like a shrimp. Kind of like shrimp on rice. Kind of like shrimp on rice with egg.
Coca-Cola.
They want you to drink a lot of Coke there, is what I found. Most Coke I've ever drank in my life, I think, was like, oh, you either get a little tiny water glass, or you're like, I'll order a Coke, I guess, and then you get a better sized Coke glass. Oh, here's some more pictures of douchey gyoza.
Oh, you wanna have them guess the sauces?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are the sauces that were served. Once again, douchey gyoza.
So top left, I actually don't remember what top left was. Was that like a soy?
Salsa.
Bottom left, what was that?
Mustard.
It was a relish.
Oh yeah. And bottom right, I think that was just ketchup, no?
No, it was a tomato sauce.
Okay, that's right. It was a
sauce.
tomato sauce. That was a tomato
It's
sauce.
salted tomato sauce.
Yeah.
And then what was this one, Gavin?
I think it's sesame oil.
Nope, syrup.
Yeah, it's syrup.
Woohoo! Thank you, J Runs. Next.
This is me. You guys didn't experience this. Me and my girlfriend experienced this for a quick moment. I don't remember where we were walking to. I think maybe we were getting some. I think I was getting street Turkish food in Japan, and it's pretty good. But in the middle of that, the street milk event started happening, and milk just started pouring down the street. It just started coming. That's all I have to say. That's all this was. Yeah, in front of the Picasso street milk event. It just kept coming.
Sorry about the milk, guys. It's okay, Carter. The children of the trough? Wow. Yeah. Hell yeah. Did you partake? That's a good question. Gavin?
No, I did like my Turkish food though. It's good.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we get some congratulations? High school? No, this is totally college campus graduation.
Yeah.
Like I'm finally out of this place, out of this dump. Onto my
graduation trip.
onto the life of unemployment. You joined the crew at 18? Alright. Why are we throwing that out?
Okay, we know.
You joined the crew ripe. Okay.
What about it?
What about it?
Yeah, for food, here's also pancakes I had.
Pancakes
Whoa.
Matt had.
Are those look like is there like stuff inside of it?
No.
Looks moist on the inside.
Matt said that they were pretty
Very
French
eggy.
toasty, I think.
Yeah, they're pretty eggy.
Ah. When was this? Who cooked this?
Lua Fish just sent this to me on Discord.
Wow.
Terrifying. But this is wrong, actually, Lua. It would be the naked mole rat on the train disappeared me.
Ah, dang it. I just disappeared this meal.
Oh god, hell yeah, brother. We have some notes about the Shinkansen. The Shinkansen, for those that don't know, it's supposedly a fast-moving, like, train, magnet train, whatever.
It's not magnet.
Quote-unquote high-speed rail or something, but it wasn't fast. It just looks like it's fast because it's so big, but once you're on it, it's very, very slow.
A little shaky too.
I was saying the entire time I think I could run faster than Shinkansen. Like, it was comfortable, I guess, but like if like they were going top speed and they rammed one into me, I think I'd be fine.
He kept saying I was faster on my loop. Kept saying that the whole time.
Hello, Fuji-san. Not one of our pictures, by the way. I got that off Google.
Loop with 2 U's, by the way. Not 2 O's.
A 6-year-old with a trike and a wagon is faster. That's basically what I was saying. I was saying that Roombas probably could get me there faster if I just rode one of those. But like, again, you know, they had the green car. For those that don't know, the green car, it's like your luxury car with less people in it.
It costs like 20-30% more, but it's so worth it.
It was nice. So, you know. Kenichi, howdy, Mina-san, Fuji-san. Do we have more pictures of Atami?
I put like a couple.
So in the middle of this trip, like I said earlier, we were like, let's go spend a day, a night in a hot spring town, and the place that we chose was Atami. If you're curious, there is an entire anime about Atami that I haven't watched, which is called Wash It All Away. And the main character of that show does laundry, and that's what the show is about. And they're in Atami in that show. But Atami was gorgeous, and we each got our own room with our own private hot spring, which was sick. Matt has pics.
Matt got crooked pics, bruh.
Damn, bruh. Your pics crooked as hell, dog.
No, that's a good example of what we experienced.
It was very cool, though. It was very cool in Atami. What the fuck?
There was like there was also
time.
Is that a bee?
With a UFO.
UFO.
There's also these, I don't know how to describe them. These like things they were in the water.
Oh, your shapes.
Yeah, they were in the water and they kept coming and going. And they made like trails behind them. I'm not sure what to call it. No, they were man-made. I'm not sure what they were called though.
Did you see her doing laundry while you were there? No. No, I didn't. I wouldn't have minded though.
Do you need all the food pictures?
In the anime, she has big boobies. I don't know. Do we have them?
I have them.
It looks like we do need some, because we didn't fill out all the Atami pictures apparently. Carson,
I have the picture. Of
your
the
bat
cheese.
crooked. What bat? Okay, hell yeah. So while we were there, we stayed at a very nice resort, and this was Gavin's choice. Gavin wanted to stay at this really nice resort. Found out Gavin's got pretty expensive taste. They were like, okay, so we're gonna do a full like 7-course dinner for you. And it's so fancy. Look, this little thing, the music goes into the plate. Ad revenue cannot be that good. Yeah, but Gavin wouldn't. We almost stayed somewhere way cheaper, but Gavin really wanted to stay at the Grand Bach Crescendo.
And the chef signed the menu.
Gavin was like, think about how nice it'd be to stay by the sea.
No, I wanted to stay in the woods. Matt wanted to look at the sea more, and then I was like, what if we meet in the middle? And then I never looked at any price tags.
Gavin pretty much forced us, like he didn't threaten us, but it was heavily implied. I really enjoyed Joey just acting like he was part of it. I enjoy it a lot. But here you can see, here's some beans with a little chip on top. You're supposed to eat the chip. You are not supposed to eat the beans. I did at one point stick like 6 of the beans in my mouth before finding out I should not be eating the beans.
You say
And then
you stuck beans in your mouth. You shoveled them with a big old spoon. And you loaded up on beans. And then slowly spit them out when I said bad boy.
Yeah. you like spit a very nice like restaurant setting. You were like,
So you guys just said the same thing that I said, but longer.
I painted a better picture.
You painted the Mona Lisa. Carson painted the stick figure. So
the bread was really good. Gavin was convinced that the bread was not good. He kept saying the bread's not very good. It's missing something. And then we said, why don't you put butter on it? And then he did. And he was like, damn, this is good bread.
Okay. Yeah, but then I was more concerned about why the butter was so small. Like, why is it like why did they shrink grade a butter for everybody? Isn't that like wrong? Why didn't they just give us a tablespoon or like a slab, not like a mini stick?
Yeah, we're not even talking about the magnifying glass that they served it on.
Concentrating all the heat energy from the light to melt the butter.
The fuck did you do to this picture, Matt?
That was good. That was good. That object was really good. That was my favorite object we got, I think.
A lot of these pictures, I had to take them at angles so they wouldn't capture people in the background.
Okay. So, like, why didn't you just take it like this one?
Because I had to capture the egg roll part of it. It couldn't just be a top-down, bro.
Yeah.
And it's more artistic that way.
Some bullshit.
No.
That's actually Baby Rabbit.
Yeah.
My meal was Baby Rabbit.
He ate that in one bite, tapped his belly, said burp, and said, mmm.
Said burp and said, mmm?
Mm-hmm. That's what happened. He enjoyed every one bite of that.
Oh, yeah. Matt's wife and I got birthday cake. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday. Oh, yeah. No, they had live music in the room. And then before the live music left, they had them do the happy birthday music for us when the cake came out. And then they took the cake away because they were like, you're not done with your other food. But we just wanted to have you we just wanted you to hear the birthday music and see the cake before they were gone. Huh?
This is a viewer-friendly video of the music.
What makes it viewer-friendly?
It doesn't show anything they're not meant to see. There's View.
And then there's Sexy Matt.
It was cool. It was cool. And then here's some treats.
That's Smash Brothers.
What did you say these were? Little Delights?
I believe that's a little delight, no?
They also brought out at breakfast, they brought out a tray of juices and such.
You don't want to talk about the fuck-ass the salad. Why did they bring out a breakfast salad? I hated that shit.
It was good.
That was bad. No, that's bad. I don't want breakfast salad for breakfast.
Can't. You just don't like salad. Just admit you don't like salad.
I am perfect. I like salad when it's not for breakfast and it's not like 3 breadcrumbs and salt and pepper on a salad. Like, it tasted objectively good. The problem was that it was for breakfast. The first course.
Do you guys think what Gavin just said like describes the salad?
No, I'm talking about the other salad.
Because this seems like plentiful of leaves and other ingredients.
I'm sorry, I'm talking about the salad that me and Carson made for each other.
But you also said you didn't like this salad.
For breakfast.
It's fine. What's wrong with salad at breakfast?
First course, this being rolled out, being like, oh, I got a travel day in front of me. It's time for salad.
Salad is good.
Oh no, not salad.
Oh no, my greens. Oh
This
no!
salad's gonna absolutely fill up my stomach. I'm not gonna be able to walk afterward.
I wanted like I don't know, like a
I
carb.
wanted 9 pounds of bacon. I wanted maple syrup.
I wanted to be heavy for the day. I wanted to lug it around all day.
I wanted roasted.
No, you know
bacon
what,
Borat.
Gavin? No wonder you couldn't poop for 5 days.
Ooh.
I drank like 5 Fibe minis from 7-Eleven. Don't.
Who
Vote on
the
the
fuck
poll.
can walk around all day on a salad? It wasn't just salad. They also had bread.
I walk on the road.
The bread was good. I love carbs.
We each got this plate. Like, that's not like a shared plate.
Yeah.
Each one of us got all of them.
Oh, that like chocolate thing? That was
Yeah.
good.
And then it looks like somebody got curry.
That was
Me.
I got it too.
And a piece of ham.
Curry for breakfast? I'm just playing.
It's like a
Playing
meal.
with you.
Throw that away. Give me a salad.
Also the salad. Never mind.
Was this all at the Bach Hotel? Yeah, they liked their courses. they like to bring out their courses. Oh my god, Loki, I do not fucking care about your polls, bro. Oh my god, I do not care. Mods ban Loki for 1,000 years.
Fruit salad would be a good breakfast salad.
It had fruit in it.
It was specifically strawberry dressing.
I'm talking like not like lettuce. Imagine a fruit salad.
Go to 7-Eleven.
Not hungry.
Get sliced up apples, bro.
No. No.
It was a free salad. Nobody had to pay for it.
It's true.
On the way into Atami, you can see this is my actual message that I took a screenshot of. This was the message I showed my taxi driver because he didn't speak a lick of English, like no English. Didn't understand anything I said. Had to do this and said, I pointed on the map of where to go, and then he went. This is Mario and Luigi, Wooden Mario and Wooden Luigi that Matt has. And he brought them with. I think this is the only picture that they took.
Yeah,
that he took of them.
Got their own room too.
Yeah.
That was me. I had a camera the whole trip, and then during fancy hotel dinner, it slipped between the cracks of my legs and hit the corner of the screen.
He dropped this thing like 4 times in the course of a few days because he'd just have it in his lap and then it'd fall to the ground and go, oh, and then he'd pick it up and then he put it right in the back at the same spot instead of just putting it. He has a crossbody bag the entire fucking trip that he doesn't put. It has a wrist strap. It does. He doesn't put the camera in there. No wonder it broke.
Every time he dropped it, he'd be like, is it more broken? And then he would have to play with it for a little bit, and then he would put it back exactly where it was.
Listen,
It was a
whenever
good
I
cycle
used
to
it,
watch every time.
I'd have the wrist strap on every time, except for that one, except for when it was in my lap, and I was like, let's
It was
do something
crazy
fun.
to me that you didn't learn.
What do you mean?
It was already
didn't-
broken at that point.
It was already
you know,
broken, and I was like, I
question
don't care
about
at this point.
But you still kept dropping it, which is still annoying. Like,
Is it your camera?
It's not mine, but like
it. You
every
chucked
single
a
time
water
you
bottle
go,
on
you
a
go, oh
train.
shit. You go, oh. As if
Yeah,
it was
'cause
a
it's ca-
surprise.
Yeah, because it's kind of funny to be like, oh no, I dropped it again.
No.
No?
No. It was just kind of like, okay. He dropped it again. Running a bit just for himself. This is a strange hill to die on, Carson. You weren't there. Matt's on my side about this, right?
Anybody? I broke my shit, and I kept breaking it.
I just
Respect.
thought it was funnier that every time he broke it, he would have to check to see if he broke it more.
Yeah, yeah.
He would run through the same checks every time.
Beautiful Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh right. This was the worst thing that they brought out.
Shut up. No, let them decide. What do you guys think this is? Like, what is it? Okay, it's something that it's under a category of food that you would recognize.
The only thing that I'll say is that pictures really don't do this justice because the mass that you see, different parts of it were filled with different things. Like, you really need a 360 view of this to like fully understand what's going on. I think I took multiple pictures of it. Yeah, here's at least 2 different angles, kind of, to really showcase.
Yeah, I think this was the grossest thing we ate on the trip.
Yeah. If I told you guys that this is a spring roll, would you believe me?
Like, I ate the entire thing and I did not like it.
Yeah.
I forced myself to eat.
I was about to gag. It was like, the problem for me was that what they did is they put this nice like spring roll looking thing, and it was just had like a classic spring roll wrapper on it. They put that on the on your dish, and then at the same time they had a little pitcher of goop, and immediately they gooped each of our spring rolls. Like, they didn't have to goop it. Like, it looked better as just like a spring roll with rice paper, and then they gooped it, and it like came out like a, and it was like it was a mucusy texture. It wasn't like a liquid, like a fun like sugar liquid type of thing. It was gelatinous.
Yeah, it was full on like thick snot.
Yeah,
that was poured over this.
Like, I was
gross texture.
I didn't mind looking at it, like, because they described it like, oh, it has like cherry blossom mousse, it has wildflowers, and they gave it to us, and then they poured the gloop on.
Yeah, I think there's salmon in it too, or am I crazy?
Yeah, I think it was some sort of fish,
Yeah, there's
but
like
it was good.
salmon, cherry blossom mousse, rag snot, salad.
Yeah, the problem for me wasn't like the flavor; it was just the goop.
It was not good. I did not like it.
And you had to eat it in one bite too.
You didn't.
No, they said no. For this, they specifically suggested
I asked them. No, I asked them. I said, how do I eat this one? And they said, cut it in 4. Everything else I just tanked. I was like, I'll figure out how to eat this. But this, I was like, no, how do I eat this shit? Please tell me.
I want it to go the way of Abe.
What does that mean?
You know, Lincoln?
Yeah. You want it to die?
Then we went to Kyoto.
Wow.
Kyoto, bit of more countryside kind of vibe. It was nice to finally get out of the big city and go to the countryside of Kyoto.
He said this to my wife, who kept referring to Kyoto as the countryside, as we're just in the middle of skyscrapers all around us.
I don't think I don't even know
countryside.
if I ever said that, by the way. But
Yeah,
your
she's
wife
like,
did.
The countryside's so nice, and like just looking around, like full train network.
Kyoto is a cute village,
skyscrapers.
yeah. It's a bit less technologically advanced.
Do you know what broke me on the Shinkansen?
How slow it was.
Well, that, and when we were passing by like an actual rural village, the only sign that I saw was a McDonald's sign. Just a thought.
That's hard.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind going there. Probably got good food.
Yeah, on your loop.
For your 1 McDonald's a day challenge.
They only have 2 items there.
I'm eating McDonald's every day in Japan.
How many loops can I take? How many McDonald's can I take my loop to?
Anyways, Kyoto, bit more wholesome vibe. I think I enjoyed Tokyo more than Kyoto, but when we were in Kyoto, we specifically were able to have more interactions with people. And I don't know if that's just as a result of how things went, where we went, etc. But at the very least, I was able to have more people were more willing to talk to us, I feel like, or at least we had more opportunities.
I'm gonna raise something that I didn't like super bring up before, but we only had these connections without Gavin and his chain.
Interesting.
Sorry. So maybe
Gavin's just not approachable. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
You do have a sample size.
Meanwhile, 6'3" beast of the Ginza line, White Devil, is super approachable. Do you guys plan stuff out for each place to go to, or did you just go and look around when you were in the cities? We did sort of like half planned. We didn't want to like book everything there is in the world ever, but we also didn't want to be aimless, so we kind of had some things in mind, and we made a list of like places that we wanted to go, but we didn't end up doing everything, which I think it was fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna have us like talk about the place that we stayed in Kyoto.
Yeah, but this is
yeah,
topical
it's a nice,
photo.
it's
We
a
didn't
nice
have a photo on this side.
It's a nice photo, yeah. The place that we were staying was an Airbnb that was a little tiny, like, traditional house. And when I say tiny, I mean really tiny. I got in there and it was like it was a play set. It was genuinely, I felt the walls closing in on me. Everything was so small. I hit my head multiple times. Just like going to the bathroom and stuff. We get it, man, you're big. Yeah, but like this was when it was the worst out of the entire trip. I was like, I'll give it a night. I gave it a night in that Airbnb, and then I said, I don't want to be here anymore. And I got myself a hotel room for the rest of the Kyoto stay.
He said, I don't want to hang out with my friends anymore.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I mean, sleeping on the tatami mat, not comfortable. People tell you tatami mat, so good for you, so comfortable. They're lying. Anyone that says that is lying. It was not comfortable at all.
Great.
If they say that, they're romanticizing Japan. Okay, keep that in mind. I slept on a tatami mat and I was uncomfortable. And then in the middle of the night, I got up to go to the bathroom. And there was 2 doorways, one with a curtain, and I cleared the first doorway, and I thought, oh, you know, in my like half awake state, I thought, oh, I cleared the doorway, hit the second doorway super hard, and I went, ow, like really loudly, and I was scared that people in the rest of the house heard me, but no one did. And so like that was a low point of the trip for me personally. And after I hit my head like that and I went, ow, like that, that was when I really decided, okay, I'll be getting a hotel, please, thank you.
But I was more upset because we had crafted Carson a space with like a sheet. We hung a sheet up so he'd have his own little cute room in the tallest place in the house.
Yeah, we even like went to a specialized store, got some.
I hate you. I hate you. They're laying it on thick.
Asking us to do this.
I specifically was saying, I'll be fine. I'll give it a night before we make any like.
No, you were not.
I said this.
You were being a quiet little grumpy Gil, and we were.
I was
trying
not
to make you
grumpy.
feel better.
I was not grumpy.
You were so like, I don't want to be here.
I
Like,
didn't. It was
if you could
small.
have crossed your arms and stomped your little feet, you would have.
They were being accommodating, but I didn't want them to put in a bunch of effort on my behalf if I was just gonna leave. You didn't have to go get clips to hang a sheet
We kept saying,
for one night.
It's fine. We're just having a good time. And you're like, no, it's fine. You guys really don't have to do this. I'm miserable and sad. I'm just gonna hit my head again because I don't know how to use my fucking eyes.
Let's burn money.
Seems you what ruined the trip for them.
You know what really pissed me off, Carson?
What?
We had troll roleplay, troll under the bridge roleplay going on, and then we said to each other, "See you tomorrow night," and then you were gone the second night.
I am the troll who lies.
Yeah, you were.
Would you believe that troll?
No.
You wouldn't believe him?
Me. He ditched me. Yeah, I don't believe the shit out of him.
Okay, but then if you don't believe him, that means he tells the truth. Which wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, whatever.
I'd stick a human-sized naked mole rat on him. I know that.
Were you disappeared by the naked mole rat of Kyoto? Anyways, I was a lot happier when I wasn't in the same house as everyone else.
You didn't get to experience the strange Japanese bakery?
Do you guys think I'm a pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like not the answer you were looking for, or...
So me, Matt, and his wife, on the night that I was quote unquote miserable, went out to Wagyu Yakiniku Waya, which was near our Airbnb. And this place was thebomb.com. They brought out a meat platter that we ordered it, but they brought it out full of meats. Look at all these meats. And then we had a little grill that we cooked all the meats on. I highly recommend this place. It was very cool. And this was the first place on the trip where I really felt like I was able to connect with another human being. And I made I made friends. We made friends with Japanese people. I didn't take pictures with them because I thought it would be weird to go, oh, look at my authentic Japanese people I met. I thought that would be weird. But they were cool. We met them. First of all, one of the people waiting on us. So first of all, this was like one table. First of all, this was one table, and then behind the table is everyone cooking and working. Okay, and so when we got our meats, Jin and Kanon, our waiters, were just kind of watching us cook. Like they didn't really have anything else to do. They just kind of stood there. So we took the opportunity to start talking to them. They're both university students, Jin and Kanon. So there was Jin, he's a guy, and then Kanon girl. Kanon is learning French at university, which I found to be interesting. We asked her, what are you learning at university? And she just said French. And it's like, here in America, I would think you'd be working on a greater amount of things, but maybe in Japan it's more specified, or like just like one thing. But she also likes the Japanese girl group XG, if you guys know XG. And then she brought up VTubers to me, which was exciting. And she was like, I watch VTubers like Niji Sanji and Hololive, and she showed us Mr. Rios, and Mr. Rios is dead. It's a graduated VTuber. So I showed her Gargura and said, also dead. And she said, oh no. And then she also enjoys Japanese YouTuber Mukuena. If you guys know Mukuena, I don't, but you might. Why didn't you show her your VTuber? I guess I could have, but I don't know. That would open up.
Got it. I
Huh?
think she just would have thought you were like a cross dresser. Like I don't think
You
she
really
would've
think so?
understood.
If you could go back in time to any moment.
What?
Never mind. Never mind.
Anyways, they along with the meats that we ate, there was also a big thing of dragon steak, which was sick. This is the dragon steak. Kanon cooked it for us on the little grill. And then Jen is learning a bit more, learning English, Spanish, and bookkeeping. Likes 1OK Rock. Jen likes to hang out with his friends in Osaka and go over to his friend's house on the weekends to play Fortnite. So if you're ever like, are they really like us over there? Yes, they are just like you and me. Okay, so he's a cool dude. Yeah, he can build really fast, Prank. We said, can you build fast? And he said he's really fast. He said he was really fast at building. At one point we were talking about video games. Also, this whole conversation was done via broken English and trying to pass phone back and forth and show things to the other party, and then full sentences typed out in our native tongue. At one point, me and Matt we're like, there's a new game coming out, Forza, it's in Japan, and then me and Matt in sync went like this to show that it was a racing game because they didn't know what kind of game it was. Will you be playing Fortnite with Jen? I didn't get him added. I didn't ask for his Epic Games.
Huge miss.
Yeah. But Jen, this is my favorite part of the entire interaction. We were talking about anime. He actually, I think he started it by asking us about anime or something like that. And we were like, yeah, we're really into it. And I showed him my anime list, my AniList account. I gave it to him and he was scrolling it. And he kept going and he said, "Oh my God," like that. He said, "Oh my God." And then he typed out in Google Translate, he said, "You've probably watched more anime than any Japanese person," which was awesome. I thought it was really funny. But I do think, based off of a conversation we had with another guy named Wayne, it sounds like a lot of Japanese people read manga more than they watch anime. And a lot of that comes down to it's hard to actually source the shows in Japan because they don't have Crunchyroll. So stuff will be on Netflix or you'll have to watch it on air. And it just sounds like it's a more difficult process to actually watch the shows. Whereas for Americans, you can just watch basically everything you want on Crunchyroll. And that was just, it was interesting. That's wild, right? So basically how Netflix is overseas. Yeah. Bro did journalism on like regular people. What?
bro talked to somebody. Bro had a conversation.
It's saying because he wrote down all his characteristics.
It was fun.
This is Jin's article.
And I mean the conversation was way longer than this. Matt's wife recommended they asked for like American drama, and Matt's wife recommended fucking Grey's Anatomy. And me and Matt were both like, that's crazy that you're doing that right now.
And then she froze up. All she watches is American dramas. And I was like, you gotta give them more. And she's like, I can't think of any. Like that's all you watch, man.
Breaking Bad.
What do you mean? You don't know a second show? She was panicking. She freaked out.
And then as we were leaving, Matt Well, no, who bowed first? Here, you can tell
Well,
it.
they gave so like as we were leaving, we were all like, kudasai or not kudasai, freaking, arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
And then they
Arigato
gave,
gozaimasu.
some like service bows, so then I gave like a 90-degree bow, to which John and Cannon hit some 90-degree bows. And I didn't want to go home a loser, so I took it to the floor and laid down on the ground in the road outside the Wagyu place. So then John took it to the floor.
It was a very cool exchange. It was just very, very fun to have that interaction with authentic Japanese people.
It was very human. And most of our interactions didn't feel as human.
Yeah, I wanted to break the fucking language barrier so bad on the trip. And when I was in Tokyo after the train stuff, and I guess the German stuff, I felt really like sheepish in a lot of interactions where I was like, arigato gozaimasu. I was bullied into submission, bro.
And you're normally like very boisterous and confident.
Am I?
Yeah. That's how everyone I know describes you.
Inari, Matt can talk about Inari at length.
Yeah, so we went there for 2 different days. The first day was the thruple, or no, the quuple.
Yeah, without me.
Somebody
I was tired.
felt like they needed to stay home.
I hit my head so many times, and I was like, and I couldn't sleep on the tatami mat, so I was like, I'm staying. I'm gonna stay here. You guys have fun.
Yeah, we went there, and this shrine, the main shrine, absolutely fucking packed. Shoulder to shoulder, like the whole time. There was a field trip that was going on both days for whatever fucking reason. Like, bro, you live here, just go here on Saturday. Anyway, but so packed, so many tourists. It was kind of like a nightmare place to be. And then this was also the place with 1,000 torii gates, which is very cool. You can see them very well pictured.
That is 3.
All 1,000 of them. But they continued for a very long time, and then we started going through the gates up a mountain, to which then the 2 groups kind of dissolved, where it was just me and my lady, Gavin his. And Destiny and I climbed all of Mount Inari that day, passed by a multitude of various shrines along the way. It was a very cool walk, climb. It took about 2 hours to go all the way up and down. In the whole way, MF and white people and they damn ass cameras. Like, these are not
It was
wide
really
walkways.
bad.
You can see the stair that I'm on there. A lot of walkways were about that wide. To a little bit wider. Like 2-person to be able to walk, and they would just stand right in the middle, pull out their cameras, be like, time to take pictures, and just stop. Where Destiny and I made a pact to not stop for anyone. And we would just blow past because it was so annoying. One like older dude kept trying to take a selfie with his wife and like slowing down. And then Destiny kept trying to like go around them, and then they would like start to speed back up and then slow down to try to take another really shitty selfie. And then he turned around and went, "Sorry, we're tourists."
Yeah.
And then kept walking. And it's like, what the fuck do you mean? That's not what are you fucking talking about, man?
Yeah.
There's just so many people with just like utter disregard to anyone around them. It's like, if you want to take a picture, go for it. Just step to a side, man.
When we went back to Inari the next day with me, and they had told me about this phenomenon of people just like disregarding that people were there entirely. And we were heading back down through the torii gates where we were about to, and at the very front, there was 3 people and a massive people trying to get past them, all of them just waiting for these fuckers to take these pictures, and they were taking multiple pictures with different combinations of the 3 people, and just holding up the entire line. And I was like, I was genuinely pissed, and so we just walked through and like said fuck you guys. We didn't. I didn't say that out loud, but I was
I
like,
think I said be for real or something.
yeah, no. Gavin walked by and gave be for real, dude, and it's like, whoa, that coming from Gavin, he might as well have just shot them with a gun.
Yeah, the hardest part about, like, you know, Gavin saying be for real, like, because we passed by so many people, and I was talking about this. My, like, radar for nationality was, like, non-existent. They kept being like, oh, Americans, and then, like, Italian, German, Swedish, Russian. Like, the amount of languages I heard while in Japan was, like, so mind-boggling. Because, like, in America, it's a melting pot, right? So we have everyone from these different, you know, nationalities, ethnicities, blah, 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 but they all speak English. There, it's like, oh, someone that probably speaks English. 8-year-old child fucking spitting Italian
Oh my
game
God.
at one point was awesome to hear. But it's also like, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, it was crazy when we had it. The 8-year-old, specifically the 8-year-old girl spitting Italian for like 30 seconds, not breathing, just walking past us, and me and Matt were like, okay, so let's say you had a child. they what were we saying? Was there a money hypothetical about having a child that can only speak Italian, or was it a different hypothetical?
You could make one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
Something about a naked mole rat, probably.
Probably something about a naked mole rat. Anyways, Inari was cool. You might not remember me, but I was the guy that walked up to you in the ice cream shop in Seattle. Just want to appreciate the opportunity of meeting you.
Holy shit.
I know your name. Can I say your name? I remember your name.
Rough Rock.
I remember a fist bump. Did I fist bump? I don't remember if I fist bump. I might be wrong.
I don't
Yes.
Shit.
What's up, Maverick? This guy's name was Maverick.
What's up, Big Mav?
In Seattle, I met 3 people: Logan, Zach, and Maverick.
You remember Logan and Zach as well?
Yeah, man. I remember your name. That's so fucking scary. They told me their name. You don't want me to remember the name? Thanks, Stray Wolf.
Oh yeah, but what I was gonna say about like the nationalities and languages and stuff. Normally, I'm the kind of guy that'd be like, you know, excuse me, blah blah blah. But then it's like, should I? Or am I just gonna walk past people, just speaking nonsense, and then brush past them? So then they're just gonna be confused. So I opted to just not say anything instead of being polite.
Oh yeah, Maverick. By the way, I lied to you like multiple times. I was like, just visiting.
Find out what he lied about.
Well, one of the things that I lied about was that we were just like visiting Seattle, but no, we were in Seattle on the way to Japan. But I didn't want to like say, oh, we're going to Japan, because
we only went to get water, by the way.
To the ice cream
You ever
place.
had open water. You ever had open water, Mav? Big Mavy?
Open water.
Well, life changing. Well, that's on another slide.
Yeah. I don't actually know if open water's anywhere. I don't think I added it.
What?
No.
Yes, I have ocean, especially.
Ocean water.
He hasn't had open water. That's all that's told me. You don't know.
Seattle was like the gas station on the way. Well, yeah, because we didn't want to take a fucking... Yeah. I didn't want to take a long ass, like 16+ hour flight to Japan. Instead, we were like, let's split up the trip. stop in Seattle, then go on our way to Japan, which on the way there was great for me, but on the way back, when everyone was tired and everyone wanted to just be home, it was not as ideal, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It was fine.
But the idea made sense, I think.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was cheaper.
You met one of my friends in the airport on his shift. No, I didn't.
I mean, maybe like forever ago.
Yeah, maybe like in the past, but not like on this trip. You just don't remember, bro.
I mean, you did meet someone, no? And
there was someone on like one of the planes that was like, as I was walking to my seat, boarding, said,
I think they're talking
"Love
about
you, Carson."
We traveled.
Yeah, the last time you guys traveled, you and Matt, I believe.
Oh, I don't know.
There was a guy. I swear to God, there was a guy.
Yeah, on the plane. "Love you, Carson."
Never mind.
And it's like, that's all they said. And then I said, "What's up?" I passed by because I'm not gonna stop in the middle of boarding on a plane to talk to someone, but such aura. I don't know. Next. Oh.
Imagine you go out for ice cream, or like, you're like late at night and you're like, I'm gonna go get some ice cream. Let's go to this shaved ice place. Maybe that'll be good. Maybe that'll be a great place to get ice cream. But like, I don't want too much ice cream, I don't want a lot of ice cream. And you enter the shaved ice place, and it's like, oh, okay, you must order shaved ice and a drink. Douchey shaved ice. Okay?
It was not douchey.
And it wasn't douchey.
How would it be? How is it douchey? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you can't just throw around
kidding.
douchey all willy-nilly like that. That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry. It's through on douchey because they require you to order a drink as well.
Oh my god, I haven't seen this picture, Matt.
Oh my god. That's beautiful.
Oh
But
my
imagine
God.
everybody's tired, and then you wait for like an hour for your shaved ice, and then they bring it out, and it's the biggest thing ever. It's like it's the biggest,
You didn't take a picture of
shaved
your
ice.
soup, did you?
Oh, I have a
Look,
picture of my
on the
soup.
slide. Yeah.
But yeah, lots of shaved ice, more than you could ever need, probably. Most shaved ice I've ever had in my entire life, I would say.
Yeah, we all started laughing at how big the first one was when it came out.
Here's my cereal. The cereal soup after my shaved ice all went away. Oh, yuck.
Water.
That's just what happens when... Guys, don't say yuck. That is what happens when ice melts. Yuck. Oh, shit. Is it time? Should we talk about the mindful tea ceremony? Can we get mindful?
No, we might as well skip it.
Wait, I gotta get mindful.
Is he gonna... No.
So we went to the Obero mindful tea ceremony with Yoko. Yoko took us on a like calming journey, where we sat down. It was us and like two other random people. And the idea is to enter a quiet, dark space where you are more aware of your surroundings, more in tune with your senses, dial back the visual stimuli, especially in this crazy, crazy world, and focus.
Got it.
Now imagine the entire time she's telling you about this, you're sitting on a foam block, the most uncomfortable foam block that you could possibly sit on. And it's literally like the size. And you're 6'3", and she says, keep a good posture, and you're like, you can't keep a good posture because you're sitting on the foam block and it's so uncomfortable. So that was the mindful tea ceremony, but it was very enjoyable, very, very cool experience. Hypothetical $20 million, but you always have to sit on the black foam block. I asked each of us that was on the trip, would you take this deal? Everyone said no. That's how bad the black foam block was.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend took out the foam block like a few minutes in to the final part of the ceremony because we decided that we wanted to be comfortable.
It's weird.
I sat on it the whole time.
I know.
I did what Yoko said of me.
I also sat on it the whole time.
No, you didn't.
There it is.
You lie.
And
you liar.
Can you be mindful for once, Matt? Can you relax and be mindful?
You were not mindful when you lie.
He's never mindful when he lies.
To the people that asked if the tea was good, the first tea that we had, so there were 3 rooms. You go into the first room, you meet Yoko. She brings you to the second room, which is a little bit darker. She gives you cold tea. It's pretty tasty. And then you go to the third room, which is you silently watch her create the matcha tea. She puts it in a authentic bowl. And you take a sip. It tastes fucking awful. It tastes terrible. It tastes bitter. It tastes bad.
It's macho, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Macho.
Pretty good.
But I have to say, I think it says something about the experience that despite sitting on the black foam block and drinking shitty matcha tea that I didn't like, I really enjoyed the experience. I think there's something to be said about the experience being very cool despite these things. It reconnects you to the world. Exactly. What makes a bowl authentic? It's shaped in the shape of a
Destiny's
bowl.
bowl was 250 years old.
Yeah, that's what I meant by authentic, but I didn't really say
That's
that, did I? Thank you.
It looks like a bowl.
Also, one of the random people that was with us decided to double up on the foam blocks. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you think that was crazy, or do you think that was rational?
They were trying to aid, because they were a tall guy, a big fella. So I'm assuming that they were like, if foam block taller, I could be comfier. But then they abandoned completely.
Yeah.
So
I have to imagine many people go into Yoko's sanctum and say, I'm not going to sit on the foam block.
Yeah. But pillows that we had were better at the beginning.
They were. And then they switched us to the third room, and we had to sit on foam blocks.
Also, it was so embarrassing being in a room of random people.
Oh my god!
And part of the tea ceremony is that the host, the host, and the host knows at least some of you. And she went around to everybody and asked what they did. Somebody said a real job. The next person said a real job. Matt said social media. And then Matt's wife said a real job. My girlfriend said a real job. And then I also said social media. And then Carson said, yep, social media.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It sucks having to tell people you're a fucking influencer. You know, like the job that doesn't contribute anything to society. You know, the dystopian job that live streaming. You know, all the people that create all the problems. Yeah, I do that for a living. Fuck, it sucks, man. And then I went on the fucking train and I offered my seat to a lady and she went,
Water wasters?
live streaming is harder than college. Yeah, so true. It's not. Yeah, mindful tea ceremony was great. Then we went to a dangerous palace, which is what Gavin is. Wait, I gotta get unmindful.
Please get unmindful.
Oh my god.
What? Where are we?
Please be careful of the black kites.
The black kites.
We went to the Kyoto Imperial Palace and it was just full of fucking crows. Like, we saw more crows than anything else there, I would say.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this picture. The photographer. Yeah, it was just so many black kites. And they were all going, ah, 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 ah.
What? I did not send 2 of these pictures.
They are there.
See, it's going, ah, ah, ah.
It's totally doing that.
Oh, you removed it?
You didn't mean to.
Sent so many different pictures.
It's okay.
You don't mean that.
Feels the aura. Okay, cool. You know, you can train them to find money. All right. I don't know if I need that. Yeah, there it is. There's a video of me just going, I was just yapping on this trip. I was probably really annoying actually, because you guys know how I'm on stream, I'm doing something where like, oh, something's directly in front of me, I'm gonna say a shitty one-liner. I was probably doing that the entire trip, which probably got on people's nerves, but I was doing that here and there's a video of me doing it. And I just was going, I was just like really entertaining myself, and I don't know if anyone was paying any attention. I was like, hell nah, bro's the reader.
Nah, bro's knowledgeable. Yeah.
I like this picture of Gavin.
Yeah.
He was taking a picture of the stoplight, but I was taking a picture of him.
You look. Yeah.
Your hat does say ass.
Yeah. Look, is that cool? It's a stoplight and it's off. It's like, stop.
Then we went to Team Lab Biovortex, which is like a big visual art thing, art gallery experience thing. And I was nauseous the entire time.
I was also very, very overwhelmed with everything around me all at once.
You guys are so photogenic. This is our FaceTime call that we do every
right
night.
next to each other.
More cool pictures.
Like the withered you.
Would you like to explain this pose, Matt, or do you not want to?
No.
No? Okay.
Cool.
Here's Gavin experiencing life. And here's me and Matt experiencing life.
Life is beautiful.
Oh, and then this is Wayne. So me and Matt, well, Matt first found the Japanime art gallery, Make It Art, one day, and then said, Carson, you'd like this place. We need to come back here. So me and Matt went back there, and I looked, and there was very cool art. He specifically really enjoyed this One Piece drawing. This is 517,000 yen, which is probably like, what is that? That's got to be like $4,000, 3,000, 4,000.
I think that's $3,000. Yeah.
Okay.
5,000 yen was $30.
But
So wait, that's more, $30,000. Maybe?
These Pokemon Van Gogh ones were very cool. I kind of wanted one, but I didn't end up getting it. $180. Free run, very cool. But yeah, so went back another day with Matt, and then we met Wayne. Wayne worked at Japanime Art Gallery, and Wayne was a guy from Malaysia that moved to Japan, I think he said 8 years ago. And then he was just like, fuck it, I'll just live in Japan. Now he works at the art gallery. He has a lot of appreciation for anime and Japanese animation and the industry, and it was very fun talking to him and learning about everything that he knew and everything that he had to say. He was very talkative. He reminded me a bit of Nico, actually, when Nico gets passionate about something. But it was very cool to meet that guy, and he helped a lot with we bought some stuff from there, which we'll show you here in a bit. I've got it behind me. I'll show it.
It was very cool to have him just like, you look at something, you're like, this is cool, and he's like, let me take off the back for you and show you this cool process that was used.
He had information and like a story about every single piece, which was so cool.
Yeah.
Like how you talk about these people like they would be cool friends with you in another life. Meanwhile, you were just another tourist to them. Okay. Or maybe I just appreciate people. What?
I said Wayne's also a tourist.
He lives there. He's probably got citizenship. He's not a tourist.
Yeah, eventually.
What do you mean?
He's just a long-term tourist.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was just an entire art gallery of just like limited run pieces, original drawings. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Then another person we met in Kyoto. Everyone we met that was cool was in Kyoto. We went to an ice cream place called Cream Fest, and Yuki was there. And Yuki recommended us some food, and Yuki was very very personable and willing to talk to us. And we were quite tired this day that we talked to Yuki at Cream Fest, so it was interesting that he was so he was kind of driving the conversation, which I think was cool. But we took one of his recommendations, and it was fun.
What?
Or no, we took Wayne's recommendation, and it was
Wayne.
fun.
Yeah.
We did not take Yuki's.
Wayne had a great ramen recommendation.
Yeah, but I didn't get the ramen. I got the tonkatsu place, and the tonkatsu was fine. Matt really liked this, but
I'll say it.
No.
I mean,
on the trip, you said it wasn't.
My girlfriend's was.
That. I trust.
Mine was not as good.
I don't trust her food worth anything.
But like I had it.
That.
But I ate it.
Okay.
That's fair. On the trip, I did say that. I said mine was probably second, but hers was number one.
Okay. Moving on. Then we went to Osaka. On one day, we went to Osaka. We were like, oh, we got to visit Osaka. And Osaka, we think that we're giving a bad rap because we were only there for a day. We didn't see too much, but I felt like Osaka was a worse Tokyo / worse Kyoto. I didn't really enjoy it that much, and it was just dirtier, and there were more smokers. There was people smoking everywhere, and I didn't find that super appealing.
It was also really wet that day.
It was. Did you partake? No, I didn't. I'm not much for that. Yeah, that sounds like Osaka. Yeah. What just happened?
What do you mean?
I wasn't expecting
sorry.
the fade away.
Sorry, no, that was me cleaning my meal.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your meal at the very least.
That was good. It was good.
What was that?
That was the language barrier meal, which means it was really good.
Mm.
Is that so? Not soba. Is it soba? I don't remember.
Udon.
It was good. Udon noodle, udon.
Oh, and then we went to the aquarium in Osaka. Believe us, there were plenty of. And I got something for you guys, chat. Okay, so imagine there's a guy that doesn't know that there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's plenty of books in the library.
All right, but now imagine a guy that doesn't know about like books.
There's plenty of bricks at the brick factory.
Something to think about.
Can I chime in?
Yeah.
I'm okay. Next slide.
Osaka Aquarium, very cool. One of the better aquariums that I've been to. It was neat to see basically the whole thing is just a corkscrew of tanks. Like you just go in a spiral downwards and just look at more and more tanks and different views of the same tanks. I think
to start off with the world's biggest escalator up.
Yeah. I think other aquariums might be cooler because they have more variety of like the interior, but at the same time I enjoyed this one just because you got a really good view of the actual animals and it seemed like everything was well taken care of. We did see a beastly fish take on 3 sharks while eating its meal. Did not give a fuck that the sharks were trying to take the food from it and just like chowed down. What was it? What was the fish called?
It was your guy. You should have known. You should have locked that in. You said this was my favorite fish of all time.
I mean, it was a beast, man. I felt a connection with it. It felt like
you don't even know who he is.
Yeah, but it felt like me, dude. It felt like looking at the fish representation of me. Cause like it didn't take shit from no one.
You know, another thing that added to the cloud of Osaka, at least for the Quapple, because you weren't there yet, Carson, is we went to go look at this antique street. And when you think of antiques, you're like, okay, it's like, I'm gonna spend like just a little bit of money, or like, you know, this is gonna be like stuff that are like 50 years old, maybe like a little newer, just some nice antiques. But what we failed to realize is that Japan's been around for a while, and the antiques were like 200 years old and cost $1 billion. So that punched a hole in our,
guitar
our wallets a little bit.
Yeah, it was brown-mouth guitarfish. Guys, the brown-mouth guitarfish, it's kind of like staring at your reflection in a mirror sometimes for me. Because of how much of a beast it was when the sharks were circling it, trying to take it down a notch, trying to knock it down, it didn't give up. It was kind of like me. Whatever you're say, dude. I'm a fighter, man. Guitarfish are related to sharks and stingrays. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's kind of like me.
Why are they mixing species like that? They had hammerhead sharks in the same tank. They also had whale sharks up in that bitch. So many different fish.
Yeah, it was really cool how they had it set up as just one giant
nowhere.
tank. Awesome. You're descending down to the depths.
Yeah, they had 3 whale sharks in there. That was sick.
It was very, very cool.
And
Carson refused to show these to anyone.
Yeah, we're like, you gotta show these to people to see if you can get a cross.
The entire trip I was getting these fuckers on my Twitter feed. and we kept talking about me being like, sumimasen, and then showing the fucking picture like,
Is this funny?
is this funny? I never did it. I never did it because I was scared. They would think you were
Kept meeting
insane.
so many people that look like they'd have a great time if they were shown that.
I wanted to, but I just couldn't make myself do it.
Oh, Wayne. In one of our little hidden Discords, we have a channel called Anime Titles, and every time we think of something that would be a fun anime title, we'd put it in this channel. We do that with a lot of different things, like baby names and other things. And Carson pulled out Anime Titles, and
Oh my god, you
just
did.
showed a shit ton to Wayne. It's like, would you watch this show? So if you could give off a few examples.
I
of
thought it
those.
was cool that Wayne took every question seriously and gave like a long answer. I thought that was
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
But it was fucked up when we were like, would you watch this? And he's like, what's the premise? What's the name of the characters? And we're like,
Yeah.
we just have a title, man.
Yeah, I told him, "Hello, I am your dentist and this is my harem," and he was like, "What's that about?" I was like, "Dude, it's right there. It's right in front of you." What else did we tell him? I slipped and fell into another world after becoming the greatest warrior in the 15 kingdoms. Now I work at a car wash. And he was like, "There's actually one that's like that," which was fun. I told him reincarnated as the girl next door's welcome mat, reincarnated as the girl next door's coffee maker. And he said, "This might, you know." What did he say? Oh no, he told us about. Have you seen the one reincarnated as a girl's panties or something? And we were like, but he prefaced this by saying, you know, this might reflect poorly on me, but we were like, it's fine, dude. We've seen weird shit.
Oh, no. He was saying, because we asked him, would he rather be the format or something else? And he was like, I'd give you my answer, but it might reflect poorly on me. And we were like, you'd pick the welcome mat. And he was like, it's not because I like feet or anything like that.
Yeah. What else did we I didn't run through all of them.
Yeah, because
there's so many.
So you didn't share, I just slept for 13 hours? You don't think that's...
No, we did not. I did share my former delinquent sister's breastfeeding at home, but that one caused a lot of confusion for Wayne because he was like... He kept thinking that it was like, oh, the sister is breastfeeding you, but no. It's just a former delinquent sister that is like pregnant or was pregnant and had a child and is now breastfeeding at home. She used to be a delinquent, but now she's back at home. But Wayne kept going, is there like a incest twist to this? And I was like, no,
he's
man.
like, this is just a hentai. He kept going, this is just a hentai, man.
And
Like, no, it's not.
can you take these off screen?
We're talking right now.
Can you guys let us talk, please? Jake Wayne's hard drive? No, he was normal, man. He was a normal guy. He was just like, he just didn't quite understand what we were asking, I think. Can we go to another slide, pretty please?
Yeah, so when you guys are in Japan and you want some art, go see Wayne.
Yeah. I said
sick.
I said to Wayne after we left, before we were leaving, after I had bought from the place, I said, now Wayne, should I, if people ask me, where'd you get the art, should I tell them talk to Wayne? And he was like, "Oh, I don't get a commission or anything." And I was like, "No. not what I was trying to say."
Yeah, it was a joke fell flat for sure.
Well, I was intentionally being vague. I didn't want it to be like, I'm a streamer and I have viewers that I'm going to tell about you. I wasn't going to do that, but I did want to see if he'd be like, "Oh yeah, go for it." But instead you're bad at sarcasm. It wasn't sarcasm. There's a difference between sarcasm and being vague. I was just trying to say, like, should I send him your way? And he said yes eventually after him thinking that I was like trying to get him commission or something. Anyways,
Really awkward.
if you're ever in Kyoto, go to Japanime Art Gallery Kyoto. Say hi to Wayne for me.
McDonald's after.
And get McDonald's after, it's close by.
You can loop there. It's about a few minutes.
Gavin.
So I didn't end up joining for Canon and Jin because me and my girlfriend had eaten prior.
He actually really didn't connect with
Yeah.
many people on the trip except for one.
Yeah, except for one. So, in Kyoto, it's a society, so they've got schools, and whatnot. So we were walking, and it looks like either school's getting out or some citizens are returning from a field trip. And I don't know, they were about yay high, like probably like half our height, maybe a little bit taller. Like probably like middle schooler, early middle schooler, and one of them passes by us, looks at me directly, and goes 6'7", and I do it back. And that was the only time I crossed the language barrier there in Japan.
It was literally 6'7", and then
Yeah.
Gavin was like 6'7". So that was genuinely the only time I've ever been like, okay, the 6'7" meme, maybe it's not too shabby. Maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. But then Roku Nana is 6'7" in Japanese, and I saw on my Twitter feed, in addition to this on the trip, I also saw someone at one point say Roku Nyanya.
Yeah.
So there's something to keep in your little noggins for the rest of time. We have more stories from the streets of Japan. I just can't. We couldn't think of them when we were
Street
making
milk.
this. Yeah, street milk is on another. It's loot time. Do you guys want to do your loot first? That would make more sense.
You can.
Oh my god, you didn't put it on the fucking.
Yeah, no, it's on there. It's a presentation, bro.
Oh, okay, Matt.
This is a fan I bought from Mount Inari. It's the Torii Gates. These are books that I bought at a Japanese bookstore / cafe. They're all in Japanese. And then there's some English. These are cool books. They're cool.
Picture books of Kawanabe Kiyosai. It's picture books so that you can look at it and enjoy it.
Yeah. The one on the right is from the Lucky Cat Temple. You're supposed to buy one of these and make a wish / prayer at the shrine, and then bring it back to that shrine and leave it with a billion other of these motherfuckers when your wish comes true. And then the one on the left is an Inari one from an Inari shrine that you're supposed to do the same thing, I think. But the one on the right, there's so many of these cats.
Holy shit,
This is just
Raijin
a
and
wooden-
Fujin.
Yeah, wooden postcard of Raijin Fujin. I thought it was cool. Destiny was already buying like a lot for some gifts, so I was like, I want one. I have it.
We saw so much Raijin and Fujin.
Cups.
But cups.
Holy shit, Minecraft loot.
Minecraft loot. there was a Minecraft pop-up store that we just kind of stumbled on,
It was sick.
which was bars. It lasts, I think, like a month or 2 months, and we just happened upon it. They had all kind of Minecraft loot. So we got a frog, the skeletons, a bobblehead. I got a little book keychain. The skeleton and the book thing were both from like mystery boxes. I decided to keep the book because it reminded me of like the Waystone stuff. And then I'm doing pirate stuff, so I had to get a telescope so I could do physical bits with my telescope.
Spyglass is also cool. You look through it and it pixelizes stuff. It's
yes,
neat.
Yes, it does. Makes the world pixels. Yarg. I bought a lot of One Piece stuff. The pillows from the Mugiwara store. Same with the Gear 5 hat. And then the 3 little guys were from like gotcha machines. And then there's my Gear 5 Luffy tech deck. So fucking cool. And then this is the art that I got from CallMeCarson got this for me. Thanks, Carson. This was a limited run poster. This thing's so fucking cool. I'm gonna be hanging this up on my wall once I get a frame. It originally came with a frame, but it was way too big to bring home. So they put it back in its like original packaging. Cool. And then I'll have to find a frame for it and hang it up. So cool. And this is a box mask that I got at the very, very top of Mount Inari.
I'm not
the
allowed to.
grueling climb, there was a master that sat upon the mountain that hand makes these masks. Each mask takes 2 weeks to create using paper mache and paint.
And he wouldn't let me even touch it to see what it felt like.
Only those that make the trek are worthy to lay their flesh.
I just
upon.
wanted to see like what was the texture. That was literally all I wanted to see. I could have just gone boop, and then that's all I wanted to know. He wouldn't even let me do that.
It would have become sticky if you touched it.
I'm not sticky.
You're sticky.
Oily.
So sticky.
Gavin's loot.
There's a lot of loot. So like you can click and I can say a word. 7-Eleven bag. Guess how much it costs. Guess how much it costs.
How much?
711 yen. Next.
That makes so much sense.
Little guy.
Oh, I didn't
from my
take a
bag.
picture of my little guy. Hold on. You keep talking. I'm gonna grab a picture.
100 worms. Matt got me that at a gotcha machine. He came up to me. He was like, "Here's 100 worms, Gavin." Different colored worms, and we got pink, so it's good. A set of Japanese toothbrushes. There was a dedicated toothbrush store in a corner.
Oh, Japanese toothbrush,
and
sugoi.
it said, "Oh, this is the perfect souvenir." And I'm like, "Yeah, it totally is." And
oh my god, kawaii.
There's lore in the store where it's like this guy dedicated his whole life to making the perfect toothbrush, so I can't wait to try them. That's the worm from the aquarium.
Your shit is ridiculous.
Okay. This is a worm from the aquarium. Not much to say about that. That's walking bird brooch. It's a nice little like copper. I don't know what it is. But it was cute, so I got it. All right. That I don't think I showed you guys this, but this is like a little like wind chime thing. It's a fish, but it's all glass. It's like ding 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 ding. I have it hanging up.
Sounds like that.
Yeah, oh, that was poop stick. I must have moved it wrong. We already saw poop stick earlier, so it's fine. All right. That is the rare Japanese candle. No, it doesn't smell like anything. It smells like wax. That's Yoko's candle that she gave to us. That's Nintendo buttons from a gotcha machine. You can roll it and then you can click the buttons.
This does kind of look like you went to Five Below.
Yeah. Yeah, I did just get really. I did just get like tiny objects. This welcome to Cheese Day pin from a vintage store that wasn't a vintage store, but it was branded as a vintage store, but they had 5 of every item, and then there was misprint pins, and they had really cool pins. So and all the pins were kind of like the same. And I got 3 pins that look like that. Or we got 3 pins. One Matt has one, Carson has one, I have one, and it says "Welcome to Cheese Day." And then that's the Broken Hero Sword, Broken Master Sword. Sorry, what the fuck am I talking about? That's Korok. All right,
Kodak?
Kodak. That's Kirby. It's weighted. That's Creeper and Squishy Creeper. It on the box it says super crunchy. Find the hidden gunpowder. All right, that's Nintendo. That's box from Mario Kart. That's a little that's what I got from the Inari Shrine. It was UFO Inari. I was like, all right, now I have it. And that's 2 chopstick trays for me and my girlfriend. They're cute. These are my books. This is from that same Japanese bookstore from earlier. This is just a fun book. So it follows a basic format. It follows a really basic format.
I found this one for Gavin. I was so sick and excited.
You didn't find this for me.
I did. I said, Gavin, look at this.
No, I picked this book up. I showed it to you.
Oh my god, that's not true.
No, that's not true. You're lying.
Okay.
This is my favorite kanji book. This is from another bookstore. And this is very useful because it's kanji, but like they make you learn it with like loosely translated and a little comedic haikus. So
it's neat.
yeah, if you click there's an example of one, a couple.
Yeah. Pretty blue flower, inhale its lovely fragrance. You'll get super high.
Yeah. Back on my planet, everybody is the same. We all have one eye.
It's cool. Oh, here's Gavin's
these are my
industrial ass angles.
You can just click through these if you want. They're just angles that I took.
So that's actually in Seattle.
Yep. It still counts. They're just angles. Don't worry about it.
Flame bike.
Well, there was an ET, but you missed it. It's okay.
What?
You see the ET on the bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, ET. Yep.
Seattle.
Tommy.
Japan.
Yeah. Oh, that's like the other way, but like it's cool. Stoplight and yeah.
And then your photo bash.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, wait. I gotta do my loot.
Wait,
You don't-
show off my little guy first.
Yeah.
He's a little guy. Nice.
Matt found this little guy on the ground. And then
Found
took
him,
it.
like, day 1 or day 2, he was sitting on the ground, screaming help, and I found him.
And so he
now
helped.
He's mine. He's been attached to the bag ever since. So he'll say.
Sent stay hydrated for 550 joules. Sent Unk Alert for 440 joules. Thank you for the Unk Alert for 440 joules, I guess.
So
It doesn't give me like a notif or anything for joules. It just kind of does them. So I appreciate it though. Okay, it's my turn. It's my turn for loot. Okay.
go full cam.
I
loot.
did. I'll show you as well. Okay, so I got some new hats, everybody. Okay, first off, we'll start off with hats. I had to get a new Japanese hat because I have no idea where my pool hall hat is. It's just kind of disappeared. But you can see here, this says Harajuku on it. It's neat. Oh my god, little neat hat. And then we got Unko Museum, because Unko, and then
Just says poop.
and then you know the place that we went, Tokyo. So those are fun. And then at the Minecraft pop-up store, I got some things. So I also got the frog plushie, which will go behind me. I got a light up Minecraft potion light that changes colors, you can see. So that will be cool as well.
So let me remind you of where that's gonna live. It's gonna live on your like set back there, and you're never gonna turn it on. And you're never gonna see the pretty colors.
I'll turn it on.
No,
I
you'll turn
always
it on
had
once.
I always had the live sign on.
No, but the potion is. I don't think that's a plug-in thing, right?
It is.
You plug it in and it stays on.
You can plug it in.
Odd.
Yeah. And then I got a little TNT storage box, which is also
trying
cool.
to get him to get the double chest, but he wouldn't.
It was really
That thing was
big.
too big.
It was really big. This is also not from the Japan trip, but Matt did get it for me the other day, which I really appreciate. This is Carrots, the Chick-fil-A plushie.
Well,
and
you can buy that?
Yeah, he's fucking ugly. No one buys these. Apparently, they had to pull out like a ladder.
It was a whole deal. They didn't know how to charge for it. They looked for probably genuinely 5+ minutes looking through their system trying to find out how to charge for this thing. They had to pull out a ladder and like pull a box down from a super high up shelf to find carrots.
Was this not something that was advertised like in the restaurant? Or
there
like...
was a small plexiglass box behind the counter somewhere, and I saw it while asking for a sweet tea refill before I left, and I was like, holy shit, those are disgusting. Some of them look normal, but carrots and one other one looked really fucking bad.
That's funny.
And I was like, I think Carson would like that.
Oh yeah. Carrots, by the way, the eager yet clumsy runt of the herd stumbles through sabotage missions with wide-eyed innocence and a love for carrots. Despite being easily spooked and slow to catch on, he's always ready to charge into danger for his fellow cows.
Why did you say it like that?
What?
Carrots is sorry. Carrots loves helping his fellow cows.
Anyways, that's Carrots. I really like him. I also have Book, but it's not in this room. But the piece of art that I got at Japanime Art Gallery ran me about 141,000 yen, 143,000 yen. And it is a Raise Chainsaw Man limited production piece of art that I think is really cool. Very, very cool. Is that a print? No, it's a special. I don't remember everything Wayne said, but it's not just like a print. It's very cool. How much is that USD? It was like 900 USD, I think, and then that's tax free because when you're in Japan, thing that you might not realize, if you give them your passport, they'll be like, okay, tax free.
Yeah. But you can't consume it or whatever.
Yeah, very cool. So that's gonna live behind me. But it's just like, it's the most like, I really like art like this. And it's like the most tasteful I think anime girl art can probably be. So,
was that one of those like watercolor bleed prints, or was that like?
It might be.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what Wayne said. Someone get Wayne on the phone. But
Hello?
It's cool. Huh?
That was Wayne.
I missed the cow already. That's a girl? Dude, her boobs aren't out, so I can't even tell, am I right? Ah! Dap me up! Dap me up! Ah!
When Carson went to look at that painting the other day, he kept looking at it like a plane, trying to see her chest elevate above the glass. And he kept going, but she's so flat.
It not 3D, he said.
Can you put your cow on the mic so it's always in camera frame? Are you talking like this?
Oh, he could say, oh my god.
Yeah, so like
Oh
what
my
if the stream was really ugly at all times?
You have to like duct tape him to the arm.
Maybe I'll get a string that he hangs from.
You should have a pulley, and you can lower him.
Back in SMP Live days, I used to have 3 Mortys that were suspended from my ceiling.
You did? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah.
Because Toys R Us went out of business, and we went there on their going out of business sale. And so the Mortys were so cheap, so I bought 3 of them. And I also had a big Morty.
You're ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
This would get so annoying if it was in frame all the time.
But he always is trying to help out his fellow cows. He always rushes in.
He's the run of the herd, bro.
He was arguably the biggest one. Can I say that?
Really? That's surprising, given what I know.
All
One
the other ones
second.
didn't have capes.
I'm gonna get the Minecraft book that I bought.
Fine.
Where did he go?
But imagine if there were 3 Mortys hanging from his ceiling in the background.
3 Mortys that he could lower with like a button. And then he could have him. Have you seen those puppet dancing videos where it's like everything's hooked up to a system of pulleys, and one person just has like all the strings in their hand, and then they can make it dance to the beat?
I think so.
Yeah, but like imagine that, but if it was like he could control them, and the whole room could be like, "Hello," you know? We are. See, it could be we are the Mortys, but I feel like we could come up with something a little bit better than that.
I forgot to send the real estate agent.
Oh yeah. And the thing is, her homes and apartments super affordable.
So affordable.
So, this was not at the pop-up shop. This was just in a random bookstore. This was the same bookstore where Gavin got his bread book. This is a learning Japanese with Minecraft book. And it's just got
wow,
full color pages with like just learning kanji, I think is what it is. Learning kanji with Minecraft, which is very fun.
I think the back is just translates to what's in the
what this
in the frames. Yeah, the back is like exploring, fighting. What are you trying to do?
Cover up the barcode.
It's a book. That's a book, bro. They're not gonna buy your book.
You're gonna buy my book.
You say that now.
You know ISBN number? I'm pretty sure that's just the number for the book.
They're gonna buy my book. I already bought it. I don't want them to buy it.
It's okay. You can find cool learning.
Neat.
So like my question is like, what's the difference between the one on the left where it's traveling to the desert temple and one where they're like traveling to the portal? Like, what's the difference there?
Don't know. I can't read any of this, but I like that Steve and Alex talk to you.
They do.
On every page they talk to you. Oh my god, wait.
Wait.
What do those say?
I'm assuming these are names of animals.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. But that's just my best guess. So that's neat. I'm happy I got that. And one day I will learn kanji with Minecraft. And then for my birthday, Joey first of all got me old Japanese money, which was cool. But then in addition to that, he got me so many fucking business cards. He got me like 250 Japanese business cards that just say that I'm a fucking dumb foreigner YouTuber. And he wanted me to give these out, and I did not because I was terrified the entire trip.
YouTuber.
So they say that on one side, which I think is Kasan.
Yeah, it's Kasan.
And then that. I got that old Japanese money, yeah. I've got just so many of those. Just so many. How long were you guys there for? We were there for 2 weeks. That's low-key money, dude. Did any of you guys learn some Japanese before going on the trip? Yeah, dude. Watashiwa, what's up?
Yeah. The only Japanese we used was sumimasen, arigato gozaimasu, hi, EA, and like I'd sometimes read some of the katakana and be like, yep, it says that, the thing that it is, and then we'd move on with our day.
Yeah. Ohio Gazai, I'm chilling. I did keep. Oh, that's another way I embarrassed myself. For the first half of the trip, I kept fucking saying to people Ohio, which is good morning. I kept fucking doing that in the middle of the night. I'd go into 7-Eleven, Ohio Gozaimasu. They'd fucking say nothing in response because I'm saying good morning to them at 8 p.m. Anyways, 289 is a lot of fries. You're right. You're right.
Right. For only 490 yen.
So final review. First of all, dubstep gyoza. We went to another gyoza place, and instead of being douchey gyoza, it was they were just playing Skrillex the entire time, which was awesome.
So cool.
They don't do normal gyoza, is my assumption.
Yeah, we didn't go to a single normal gyoza place. It had to start with a D.
And then up here you can see Moss Burger. Moss Burger, one of the burger chains of Japan. The second biggest fast food place in Japan. Everyone gets number one.
Burger King.
Wendy.
It's McDonald's. Hetbet got it. Hetbet beat you all. McDonald's is number one. Moss Burger was fine. Oh. What I learned about Moss Burger on this trip, Moss actually stands for Mountain Ocean Sun. So when you eat Mountain Ocean Sun Burger, you eat everything. What?
We didn't talk about it.
What?
Land and Sea PlayStation Store.
Oh, what's there to talk about?
We have to talk about it.
Wasn't it Wind and Sea or something?
I don't know, probably.
When we were in
PlayStation Store, but it was just closed.
Yeah,
we walked PlayStation.
We walked by a store in Shibuya, and we were like, "What's that?" And it said PlayStation on it, and we were looking at it. It was PlayStation, like Wind and Sea, and there was no games. It didn't seem like there were any games at all. It was just closed. What's the big idea about that? Does anyone understand what that could be? Because like you would think, oh, it'd be Sony. It'd be like a Sony store, but no, it was PlayStation. Yeah, the PS5 has no games. That's hilarious. Wait, that's actually true. That's actually so true. Holy shit.
Yay.
This was the tonkatsu place that I thought was fine that Wayne recommended, but Matt really enjoyed his. This was shitty donut from Mr. Donut. I did not like this donut. I wanted to try Mr. Donut while I was in Japan because I think that's Mr. Donut's a Japanese place, but I don't remember exactly where it's from. But I wanted to try it. It was fine. It was like not great. Donut-san. This is 289 crispy French fries from Coco's.
Talk about Coco's.
We went to a place called Coco's when we were really hungry in Osaka after Aquarium, and it was really funny because that day we wanted to get revolving sushi, and I was telling Gavin about the robots. But like we didn't end up getting revolving sushi because Matt came to realize there weren't rolls. Which, by the way, we need to get sushi rolls at some point soon, Matt.
Yeah.
And at Coco's there was robots, and
One.
there was
What are you talking about? Robots.
Sorry,
There was one robot.
There was robot, and robot kept going back and forth with one plate at a time, doing a whole ass jingle all the way through the store over to us with our food, which was wonderful. It was wonderful the entire time, and then we'd press the go back button and it'd slowly go back to the kitchen. Very enjoyable. The food there was fine. You can see right here I got taco salad and rice omelet, which was not a great combo. My taco salad was good though. This was I just think I didn't like this outer piece. I don't know. I felt like it was a weird flavor. Did you guys go to any temples? Yeah.
No.
Taco or taco? First one. This was the last meal before we left. Had a little waffle. There are little waffles there, by the way. They just sell like little waffles a bunch of places, like little delightful waffles with stuff on them.
This was in the airport. This wasn't like we didn't go out of our way to go to the little waffle place before turning home. We were just like, I could go for a little snack before getting on the plane.
Shitty waffle.
Good night waffle. Good night waffle. Yeah.
Did you ever hit a restaurant with an oishi or no?
No.
I hit the last ramen place we went to with an oishi, and
Yeah.
the lady appreciated it.
Yeah.
And she said we don't have any bad ingredients. She said only natural ingredients. So just
I hit the good ramen place, not the shit one you went to, with an oishi the second time we went on the way out. I actually hit him with an umai.
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 Yeah, I hit him with some umais.
This waffle was good. And then returning to America, back home. Here you can see me and Gavin crossbreeding our Tamagotchis, so you guys have that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Matt looking out the window. Here you can see.
He's looking at the trash, by the way.
Here you can see $17 pistachios for little fucking tiny bag. $17. This is probably the worst price I've ever seen on something ever.
Yeah, that was a 300% markup from the actual selling value of that product in a store.
Why'd you buy it? I didn't.
You must have.
He bought all the different flavors.
Matt, you look good like this.
Yeah, pressed up against a wall. Oomph.
All right, way to make it weird. And that's our presentation.
I sent some extra pictures.
I'm
show any off. It's a real estate agent. Look how cheap all the houses are.
She's selling houses. We went by a Harry Potter cafe and a Harry Potter train station. Don't know why the hell they're themed that way. But they were near where we were staying in Tokyo.
So weird.
Did you go into the train station?
I didn't. I never saw this.
Yeah, look at the walls.
Yeah, why?
Oh. It was just like these stairs, like nothing else.
Here's Matt with Mewtwo. This is somewhere in Shinjuku, I think. Oh, that's the 3D cat. We saw the 3D cat, yeah.
That's the 3D cat.
You can tell it's 3D.
You can see how 3D is.
Here's a shrine cat that Matt found.
This was like a tiny shrine, like so
Yeah.
tiny, just like hidden between some houses and stuff.
Oh
was a
my god,
playground.
man, I can't show this.
I put it there if you wanted to show it. You know,
Here,
it's up
I
to
Which
can-
you.
one?
I can alter it.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no, no,
both. I mean, they're both there for your discretion if you want to show it or not.
Fuck, man.
Here,
They'll find it so
I've-
funny. The
They
I'll
airplane
alter
one
it.
they'll find so funny.
The airplane one's beauty.
I didn't see the.
I was
I didn't see
asleep,
that
Gavin.
one.
I was
didn't see that
sleeping.
one. Was that the way back?
Yeah, it was really uncomfortable.
How does your are you okay? How does that work? It's planar. You can show that one. You should.
I looked
How is that
over, somebody was the
possible?
sleepiest guy ever.
How is that possible? It's a perfect 180-degree angle. You're obtuse.
Mr. Flexible here. I was so tight in that little fucking seat.
This was also after watching him do like the classic like head bobbing, like scaring yourself awake for a while. So eventually he just said, "Fuck it, I'm laying down."
Like this is some illusion shit, man. Because if I block off your lower body, it looks like you're hanging off an edge or something. Like
It's so bad. It's so
and it's not like you have
embarrassing.
like, and you don't have like a horrible posture. It's like it's just like I'm wondering how it bends this way.
With
That's
how straight it
horrible.
is, it seems like it's actually really good posture. You
Yeah,
know?
right.
Like it's so extreme that it's actually like, oh, okay.
This is the human species.
Where's
Oh my god. Were you at least comfortable? No, I was so uncomfortable. Of course I'm not fucking comfortable.
No, he's going. He sounded so peaceful.
It's like you're
Carson, I am
drinking.
not able to do that. I need you to understand.
I can't go past like I'm trying to figure out the degree, like, but I can't
You don't
go down
want it
that.
enough.
To be fair, being tall on a
Cramped in
plane
small
fucking
enough
sucks.
Space and you'll fold.
That's why I typically go fucking at least comfort level on the plane, but I didn't shell that out for some reason for the trip home. Hey, but I'll tell you, I flew Delta One to Japan and back, so you know I was laying back in my bed on the way there and back. So you know you win some, you lose some.
He's parallel with the window.
How'd you hold the drool in? I don't know. Was that meat lump on the tray? What are you talking about?
That's his leg.
Are you talking about my leg?
Some meat.
What's that mean?
It doesn't even look like you. You could have at least leaned on the tray in front. The tray can't support my body weight.
And he would have had to have been so far down to be on that tray. That'd
Yeah.
be crazy.
Carson, your camera paused. Oh my god.
You're straight giggling at yourself, though.
You're like, this is the funniest.
I'm back.
Sure. Oh, you're
Wait, I
back,
just
there you
noticed your neck isn't bending at your head. It's literally just the base of your neck. The hat falling over? It's not falling over. I just didn't have the hat on. Has your spine even do that even? Oh my god. I don't even know. Am I doing it right?
What? Holy shit.
Is that
That's fucking great.
what? What?
I think
Why are you shaped like that? I don't think you're
Interesting.
supposed to be able to do. Is it that crazy?
Can you just start picking stuff up like that a lot? Oh, did I drop something?
then you go boing, neck all the way down.
Is it that crazy?
You look detachable.
Dude, go see a chiropractor. I don't think it's that crazy.
No, I don't. Yeah, your like posture isn't bad. It's like it's just like your neck unit. It's like where it attaches to you. It makes it so like when you lean down, it like looks like a plane.
That's kind of look like someone broke your neck.
Yeah.
And you're just slumped.
I just have I think the problem is I have a very flat back of my head, which people have known for a long time. There's that one image of me with the square head from like.
I think your neck is
means
hidden.
You laid on your back.
You think my neck is hidden?
Yeah, I think your neck is hidden.
What does that mean?
And I think you can only see it when it like stretches out. That's what I think. I think it's hidden.
Startle. You look good like that.
Can you do that
and then bend down. Now bend down.
Wake
Are
up.
you trying to make it long while doing that?
Yeah.
Get bigger. Row.
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry I'm wrong. I can't do anything about it.
Can I just say, when you're sitting upright, you look great.
Thanks, Gavin. I refuse to believe you're the same species as me. We've all known I'm a weird-looking motherfucker. This isn't a new thing. What'd he say?
Can you do it the other way?
What does that mean?
Are you
Go
a pendulum?
backwards.
Yeah.
I don't think
The back of your head touch your bag.
Yeah, how far can you go back with your head? Like tilt your head up too, you know? You can't tilt your head up?
What are you doing?
What do you want me to do?
I could grab your throat right now.
Can you go like all the way back and then all the way down in like one like instant like really fast? Like you just got like hit like whiplash.
He's gonna die.
I'm playing with my voodoo doll right now.
Going to yoga and she tells you to hit 5 of those back to back.
5 reshuffles.
You would be great as a dead body, bro. Oh God. Okay.
So you're gonna show the other picture? Or?
No.
I cropped it.
No, I'm not gonna show it. No. And there's Gates.
Nice Gates.
You were gone for so long, I thought Loki was covering up your death. Oh.
Oh.
No, I didn't die. And then pretty picture. Pretty picture of food. Wait, when was this?
Obi beef burger. That was just Destiny and me.
Oh, was it good?
After we got our chopsticks. It was very good.
I didn't have
This
that.
is after you scale the mountain, so
Yeah, we scaled the mountain. These are like 2,800 yen. Expensive burger.
You say expensive
Well,
burger,
whenever you
but that's like $15,
Expensive
and that's a normal
Japanese
burger. Good burger.
You should get a role in the next Resident Evil movie. And then whenever you get really disappointed and you look down like that and do a deep sigh, you've got some hidden guilt trip tech. Well, I don't think anyone will feel bad for me. I think they'll just be like, whoa. Are you able to suck it? No.
What? No, it's all the way.
And here's what I've heard about that. I've heard that if you suck your own cock, it's less like you're sucking. It's less like you're getting your cock sucked and more like you're sucking cock.
What is the sample size for this opinion? Who knows?
Why do you want to know? Who knows? You want to see it?
I'm getting some truths in the chat.
I question the world around me.
me.
I'm critical of everything around me.
Can you show them the Big Apple?
The big windy city.
We went to the Big Apple.
Be alive, Pete Rat, whom I can die.
I do think it's important to note if you can suck your own cock, you're sucking cock.
Okay. Let's go back to the portal gun.
Yeah.
Like, how does that work?
But it's your own, so it's not gay. Oh my god, you just reminded me of a tweet I saw today. And I don't know if Never mind. I'll say it in the Discord chat for you and you two.
Bro's typing.
This was the tweet.
Oh my god.
All right.
Show it.
So Matt, you want to say that one?
Yeah, I got this one.
All right. That's bad.
Stupid is what it is. Thank you, Loki. All right. Well, do we have anything else to say about Japan or share?
I want to go. No, I never want to go there again.
Why is that?
Because of my jet
Look at
lag
it.
right now. Just kidding.
Are
It
you
was
still
worth it.
fucked up?
A little bit.
I've been better the past like 24 hours. I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm feeling pretty much better. I'm feeling pretty good. But for like 3-4 days, I was really like, ugh.
Ramen is so good.
I'm still definitely a little sleepy, but not like as much.
Mm.
It was also made really cool because I went to make coffee. I was really excited because Destiny bought some chocolate milk, and I was gonna froth that in our buck-ass frother.
You're gonna froth?
Put that? Yeah, I've been frothing milk. I have a little coffee set up now. And then I started making coffee. Destiny came in. She's like, "Oh, I accidentally bought decaf."
That's rough.
What's the point?
That's rough.
That's what I was saying. So I basically just had like chocolate milk with syrup in it.
You had some mocha shit. Dude. That's stupid.
Bro's gonna get banned for what? For what?
Yeah, what's wrong with this?
It's cropped.
Solomon Moo made that?
Who is he?
Hey, yo, what I joined to. Sorry, sir. Look away. Thank you, Kit Souls, for also making this. Okay. Glad to see the OC is coming out. Thank you, everyone.
Still Alvin.
Jack Drum Japan.
Yeah.
I think mine's better. What's yours, Reef? Oh my god. Stupid, man.
He is compact.
It looks like you got shot. Okay. Oh my god.
That's...
This one's really cool.
I like that.
Any other questions about our trip, chat? They could fold you into a suitcase. No, I'm too big.
This one has me tickled. I'm over here giggling, kicking my little feet.
I'm editing this.
Did you see the Godzilla hotel? We did not. How much was it? I'm just curious. It was expensive. I did a lot of the paying for things, I would say, like lodging and stuff. And we haven't actually totaled how much it was yet. But like the actual day-to-day was cheaper than expected, I think.
Really cheap.
Transportation, very cheap. We probably spent, I mean, not counting Shinkansen. Shinkansen was more expensive. If you're just staying in Tokyo, it's probably like less than $100 for transportation. Probably like less than like 50. Just because
Like the whole trip.
for Tokyo.
Oh yeah, if you were in Tokyo but for like 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks, maybe not. Probably $100 2 weeks.
I probably spent like dated like spending. I had like budgeted out like 1,000 for spending and like meals and whatnot. So I think I blew through that. I think maybe I'll have to count it up though.
We ever visit Wayne again? I don't know the next time I'm gonna be going to Japan. It took a lot out of me. It was very cool. I was very ready to be home. I get homesick fast and I've got a really low social battery. So I was very much ready to be home.
You didn't ever want to hang out.
I did hang out.
You
If we
stayed
did
inside
go
and
back, I
finished
think
videos.
we would probably just do like Tokyo.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah.
Maybe some Hakone.
Yeah.
Some Hiroshima.
That felt good.
Ready to be back to seeing trash cans and wiping your ass with toilet paper again. It has been kind of sad. I have kind of wanted to get a bidet, but okay.
What's crazy is that he's wow.
This doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. There's
Look
no
at an
joke
airplane
here.
right about here.
I think they're using it as a runway.
I know that doesn't make sense. You'd want it to be flat. You'd want it to be flat. Yeah. Doesn't even make sense. Thank you, G Sharp. You look like the number 7. All right.
You told me. Carson, do your number impression.
Ad likes this way too much. What is this?
Because he had to look at it for hours. Is that what Loki DM? Loki DM that to me too. I see.
Oh my god.
Okay, no one else say it.
What?
Shrimp. All right. I'm on.
What?
Shrimp fried Carson.
Come to Turkey. I'm not going to Turkey. Thank you guys for all the rare Gavin miss. But yeah, thank you guys for all the.
This shit was not funny.
Oh, thank you for the bits though, Eden King. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the resubs and donos today. More streams the next few days before May ends. I'm gonna try to do another Tamagotchi stream. Like I said, me and Gavin crossbreeded. So I've got some of his Miis now. He's got some of mine. I also have to play a game called The Dark Pals. What? Lever? How are you doing this so fast?
Who?
Hatsuko Taro.
Oh.
But yeah, there's a game called The Dark Pals that I bought, and they've got Binky Winky in it, I think.
The fuck is Binky Winky?
Binky Winky. I've specifically not been spoiled very much on this one, but I am looking forward to playing it. Omelet Man wants to tell you something. Survive the mascots. This game looks fucking terrible. No.
Very positive.
How many floors are there?
Binky Drinky and Chompy Wompy. Okay, that's enough. I don't need to know more.
How many floors?
So I got to play that, and then I want to play Forza. I might play Forza tonight, honestly, but that would probably be an alt stream.
You can race.
Okay, I'll race. Yeah. Then obviously I need to do S&P Online. Got to play Premiere with Ferethi at some point. There's all sorts of stuff to do. So, just got to comment on a YouTube video. Carson Harambe died today. It's actually not time yet. So, will the Teal Tamagotchi be on the CMC Live channel? Yes, there's a video that is in progress of VODS 3 to 5 that's CrossFade is cooking up. That will be out soon. Well, not soon, but as soon as CrossFade has that done. Premiere Friday's comeback. What's today? Oh God, tomorrow's Friday. El Bolas, thank you for the 4 months. What? What is this? This didn't happen. There's no stomach inside me. Well, no, there is, but there's no. There's no.
You can deny it all you want, man.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching today. And if you're not already following on Twitch, please follow. And if you're not already subscribed to the VODS channel on YouTube, please subscribe. Obviously, I'm doing multi-streams on there every time I'm live now. So let's get those numbers up, baby. But yeah, thank you everyone. Go check out the new live channel video. And I'll see you guys. Join the discord.gg/CMC. Get the stream updates roll so that you're always up to date on when I'll be live next. But there is now another way to know when I'll be live, and that's if I have a thingy up on the VODS channel with a scheduled stream. Then you'll be like, oh, there's a stream happening, which is another way for you guys to know when it's happening. Yay! So many ways to do things. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow or later tonight. If you hang around on the alt channel, I'll probably play Forza. Bye. Good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.